Whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round. Welcome to the freak show, the best in town. I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round. Welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Going down, I'll give up everything.
The venom in my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once, that is so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted, created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dream, lay things up, 'cause I'll do anything, want a reality. Going down, I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dreams, lay things up, 'cause I'll do anything to make want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right, 'cause I'll do anything to make want a reality.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that what happened. We not gonna talk about that right now. We gotta get the games done, man. Gaming time right now. Treeman? What the hell is this? Norse Oath of Blood? Ooh. Okay. Yo, I have seen a solid majority of the Resident Evil 9 game. I want to play it so bad, but I'm broke as shit, so. I gotta wait. Apparently, the God of War live action game, movie, or TV show doesn't look all that good. Allegedly. That looks so fun. Godzilla? Is that like a TV show? What is all this? How is there so much yet nothing? It's like what is this? There's like no game trailers. It's all like some kind of weird news thing. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's so... I had to, I think I fixed the desktop. I had to uninstall the NVIDIA graphics drivers on it and reinstall them, like fresh. I had to get in like some third-party site to remove all the graphics drivers and reinstall the ones that worked. And so far, everything's back to normal. I was like, yeah, on Friday, I was like, holy shit, it's falling apart at the seams. I'm not really seeing anything that's too crew. What's this? Oh, it's a Warhammer. Look at all this Resident Evil stuff. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's work our way up from. What is this? Okay, we'll start here. They released a lot of stuff over 3 days. No music. You get no music. What do we got here? Where's my soda? I need my soda. Is this like a boat game? What is this? I can go back to 1080 now. It's great. Oh, dude, it's so nice to look over and not see that thing popping up every 5 seconds. Oh, I'd go to 4K. Look at that. No fear of an encoder overload. It's a beautiful day, boys. Whoops. That game is pretty, though, ain't it? That's cool. I believe that's the anchor system. Woo. That's it? That's all we get? Yo, it's a fishing game. Yo, it's a scary fishing game. This got Nigel written all over it. Hold on. Oh, let's go. Does this have music? No. No. Absolutely not. Damn, that looks cool. Yo, low-key, I kind of want to play this. If it's a woman, it's a swamp hag. Ooh, look at all the goodies. What? You can make the bait? No shot. Let's go. Now, I won't play Phasmophobia. I think the game looks boring. But that's just my opinion. Oh, that's sick. What? Just imagine if your stopper thing at the top of the rod was like a tooth like that. Oh, that'd be cool. Or like a tusk. The hell is that? But The hell is this? Oh, this is supposed to be that John Wick-like game, isn't it? Or maybe not. No. Ah! Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks good. Wait a minute. Whoa! Yo!
Stay in the line, boys! Man down!
Oh, this looks good. Oh, no shit, dude. That looks good. The Yeti? Really, guys? They really trying to hype up that Toxic Commando game. I don't think that's gonna be worth the shit, though. I just don't think it's gonna be very good. Windrose. Norse Oath of Blood. Ooh! Ooh! That looks like shit. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. Dive or die. What is this? This looks like it might be good. Bro's actually fighting a giant. That looks like a weird game. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all, folks. Oh damn, we got one from God and a Fish. Ooh boy, let's see. Whoops. There we go. This game looks like it might be good. I got some high hopes for this game, but I don't know. The reason why I say I don't know is because it's multiplayer. It's got 3 people. I doubt it's couch co-op.
Creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives.
That looks sick. Yo, that armor looks crazy. You know, this game reminds me of... Man, what was that one game that came out where you're on, like, the alien planet? And you get, like, the powers, and each character has its own power. Me and Puddin played it one time. Or several times, actually. Man, I can't remember the name of that stupid game. It sucked so bad, though. It was so garbage. It had, like, the Stormbringer or whatever that used, like, elemental attacks and like, one that used rocks or some shit. Outriders. Oh, my God. That's what it is. That's right. No, it was Outriders. Man, we thought that game was going to be so good. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know. Whatever happened to just having a single player experience for a game? Whatever happened to that? All right. You know, we got to talk about it. So the Iran war happened, and well, let's just say, like I said, it wasn't much of a war. Fuck with America. Find out. He should have just heeded our warnings. The cocksucker's dead now. Should have just listened.
In the past 24 hours, Iran has taken military action against 14 countries. The USA, the U.
Whenever they cut off the head of the dragon, it started flailing around and started acting more like a chicken with its head cut off than a mighty dragon. Sad to see the great fall hard. Damn. The leader of Iran is dead, and so is his son.
Saudi Arabia,
I think.
Qatar, Kuwait,
But the
Jordan,
leader is dead.
Iraq,
The
Bahrain,
supreme leader is dead.
Israel, Oman, Syria, Cyprus, France, Italy, and the UK. Holy shit! Breaking the French aircraft carrier.
Yeah, they flopping around like a big fucking fish out of water. They cooked.
Oh shit. The French aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle leave the Baltic Sea and set sails for the Eastern Mediterranean. What were you thinking? The French weren't even involved. They weren't doing anything. And then you just, you know what? Fuck you.
Over the past...
That's right. They sent a missile over to France and hit a place in France. I don't know why, but like I said, they're like a flounder flopping around on land. They can't really control what they're doing now, I guess.
6 hours. The United States launched one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensive the world has ever seen.
Gotta say, knocking out the main guy on the first day, that's pretty good.
Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. This wretched and vile...
Rest in piss, you won't be missed. You should have come to the table with the intentions of wheeling and dealing with the U.S., and now you're dead. Should have done it.
Man, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced. The entire military command is gone.
And they tried for so long to keep his death under wraps.
As well, and many of
Bro
them
was cooked in the first 30 minutes.
want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. Lay down your arms
Oh,
and receive full immunity
Alex,
or face certain death.
welcome to the club. Alex joined the membership.
Won't be pretty. I call upon all Iranian patriots who yearn for freedom, take back your country. America is with you. I made a promise to you. The rest will be up to you. And God bless the United States of America.
You're damn straight. God bless the greatest country in the world.
This is what Keir Starmer has said. Oh boy. Compare this to Trump.
Yesterday, I spoke to you about the situation in the Gulf
This is already sounding like a YouTube apology video.
and explained that the United Kingdom was not involved in the strikes on Iran. That
How's it
remains
going,
the
Alex?
case. Over the last 2 days, Iran has launched sustained attacks across the region where British citizens are staying. Our
That's
decision
right.
that the
We got those big black flying Doritos, boys. They're worth more than the GDP of an entire country. Fuck with us. Find out.
they would not be involved with the strikes on Iran was deliberate because we believe that the best way forward for the region and
The
for
best
the
way forward?
world is a negotiation.
Oh, this guy's a fucking pussy. I feel so bad for Britain. I feel so bad for Britain. The fact that this dude is running Britain upsets me. I know it must upset a lot of Britain people. This dude is a limp dick Viagra eating ass motherfucker, and he needs to get out of power. He does. He has the worst rating. If you go and look up his ratings for even his own country, they're terrible. They don't like this guy.
Great idea. Why didn't anybody else think of this?
But the only way to
His
stop
approval
the threat
ratings
is
are
to
just
destroy
shit.
the missiles at source.
No, wait. Are you telling me that in order to stop the missiles hitting you, you have to stop the missiles from spawning?
The United States has requested permission to use British bases for that specific and limited.
Just imagine,
defensive purpose.
you have to sit here shaking in your boots, trying to appease the Karen warlords that control everything about your life. You imagine this dude must walk on eggshells like constantly? He never, like, I'd imagine when he got into power, his hair was black. Just got a little hunch about that his hair just naturally went to gray the minute he got into power. Like,
Isn't it crazy how terrified he is of alienating his, like, radical Muslim voter base? It's so obvious that's the reason why he's pussyfoot.
Well, I guarantee you the reason why this guy is even doing anything is because the U.S. was like, so we're going to do this, and you're going to like it, whether you like it or not. And the guy was like, oh, okay. And then it took like an hour trying to figure out what he was going to say.
around
Guarantee
this.
you.
That is in accordance with international law.
Look at his face, bro. Looks like a puppy dog.
That is in accordance
Bro's cooked.
with international law.
This is bad. This is really bad. I'm so sorry.
And we are publishing a summary of our legal advice. And we will not join offensive action now.
Like, Iran can bomb you.
He is. He's a spineless wet blanket. You're right, dude. Like, what is this?
So
Like,
we
seriously.
are supporting the
Guy's
collective
cooked.
self-defense of our allies and our people in the region, because that is our duty to the British people, protecting British interests and British lives.
Wow. Following the ongoing situation in Iran, I'm
What a joke that human being is. Jesus, man.
convening a
Grow a fucking spine. It's supposed to be attached to some scrotum down there, dude.
Special Security College on Monday. For regional security and stability, is it of the utmost importance that there is no further escalation through Iran's unjustified attacks on partners in the region? They're not even working on the weekend. World War III happening live. Europeans, the war starts on Monday.
Anything they can do to postpone this? Oh, we agree with what they're doing, but we're gonna do it on Monday. What a joke, bro. Oh, check out Decoy, W Decoy, hell yeah, Decoy. We all know what this is going to be talking about.
Goes into World War
And it is kind of like World War III, but not really.
III. Depends on what their regime does next. But all week we knew the U.S. was staging...
China's not going to get involved because I guarantee you Trump was like, yo, I'll make sure that you keep getting the oil at whatever cost that you're getting it now. And China was like, all right, good. And then I guarantee you Russia's not going to get involved because they can't even handle Ukraine. So there's no way they're going to be able to get involved in this. So, problem solved.
A large preemptive attack, and late last night locally, or early morning over there, missiles were launched as Operation Epic Fury began.
Ever since this has happened, they have been launching these pitiful missiles at the Iron Dome in Israel, like, constantly, and very, very select few of them have been getting through, like,
the supreme
very,
leader
very
of Iran's
few.
home and several locations were destroyed, leaving his compounds absolutely decimated.
That's his house, boys. Look what we did to it. Look at that. There's nothing left. That's where the great terrorist king laid his body, right there. He fell in that depot right there. That's it.
In seconds, as we also took out their missile launchers, destroying their Ministry of Intelligence's building, as missiles and drones struck all across their entire country.
Holy shit! Yo! Bro, they're cooked! Holy shit!
Now obviously these strikes caused distress on the ground.
Yeah, they tried to say that one of the missiles that Americans used took out a school, right? It was in the middle of the night. And come to find out, not only did they have the school filled with students to make it seem that way, it was their own missile that fucked up in the air and blew up their own goddamn school. Their own missile did that.
But some Iranians saw this as a positive.
People were out in the middle of the streets that night, singing, dancing. You could hear it from, like, the rooftops, bro.
Even taken to the streets to celebrate. Believing U.S.
Well, you know we gotta have those middle-aged morons down here in the U.S. that are gonna sit here and say, "Oh, we can't get involved. He only genocided his entire fucking people. Oh, but we can't get involved." But you sat there and bitched for like how many years for Palestine and Israel? Come on.
Was their only path
Come
to
on.
freedom from their regime.
Let's go! Bro, Trump liberating. This is the 8th one. This is the 8th one. Tell you what, if Trump retires, he could always go to Iran. I guarantee you they'd love him there.
Even specifically...
Same thing with Venezuela.
As the U.S. president made this moment about them.
To the great, proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand.
Right.
Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance.
You noticed how he has the MAGA? He doesn't have the MAGA hat. He has USA. That's a real patriot, boys. He's able to put his own stuff aside to help these people overthrow their nation or their country. W. Trump. Trump has been taking them fat W's ever since he got into office. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, if he keeps going the way he's going, I guarantee you, people are going to be writing his name on the ballot box soon.
Generations.
Now, even though Iranian celebrations continued in Australia, we likely won't see much from Iran, as again, their internet has been cut. as shortly after, Twitter has had to ban a massive amount of bots coming directly from Iran, as their media is stating we struck a school, ending several students. America's
Bullshit.
ABC News
Bullshit.
is echoing this statement, heard from their...
Oh, I bet they are. I love how our president launches a military strike on a regime that just recently, within the past month, genocided thousands. They're saying that over 30,000 people were slaughtered for protesting their regime. They have been known to send money to terrorists all around the world. And you have ABC in our country talking shit about the president that brought that fucker down. If you still believe these people are for the American people, you're crazy.
Semi-official news outlet citing the local governor, and the UK's Telegraph is stating our allies carried out the attack, which has been met with some skepticism.
Yeah. It was met with skepticism for the right reasons. And guess what? It was a fucking lie. It was a lie that the Iran government spent to make America seem like the bad guys.
As a fog of war...
You don't get to complain about a bunch of school people getting killed whenever you're actively going out there and rounding up all their parents and killing them in jail cells and then making the family pay for the bullets. You don't get to do that. Even if it had happened, it happens sometimes. It's not exactly something people are trying to aim for, but it wasn't us. Their own missile fell out of the sky, struck their own school, and they tried to blame it on us.
Is already getting thick from the severance of the local internet, potential for false flags from either side, and even advancements in AI footage. It's hard to believe anything preliminary, as Iran's local news reported on their counterattack, Operation True Promise 4. But apparently they're putting out footage from Grand Theft Auto 5 as to how they'll fight back.
What is that? Bro, there's no way.
Promise 4. But apparently they're putting out footage from Grand Theft Auto 5 as to how they'll fight back. It's saying...
You have to be aware, this country, ever since America's gotten over there, has used war footage of, like, war games. They've used AI footage. They've used just about everything in their arsenal on their Twitter. And it's the funniest shit to see. Especially whenever you have comments below that are like, oh, it's from this game.
Stupid, but back in Ukraine, people were passing off video game recordings as war footage, and it actually worked. But it doesn't mean they don't have fighting capabilities, as allegedly this is them sending out hypersonic missiles. But also, the US base in Bahrain was hit from what appears to be one of those Dorito drones. Now, downplaying a drone attack on US soldiers as a spicy Dorito is admittedly inappropriate, but sometimes laughing is the only way to stop from crying when nuclear winter is coming. As Tel Aviv...
Damn straight. And that was another thing. If these people had nukes, they openly stated they wanted the death of United States citizens. Like, nah, bruh.
It is also being heavily attacked.
Get cooked.
Breaking news, air raid sirens are going off.
With their missile defenses going into overdrive. But now Saudi Arabia is reporting massive amounts of missiles, now wishing to join in on our war efforts.
That the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia...
Big surprise. Big fucking surprise. If you start indiscriminately sending missiles all around you, you're going to piss a lot more people off that aren't going to be as willing to be like, you know, guys, I don't think we should get involved. Oh, we shouldn't get involved with this one. What? They just blew up what? Oh, no, we have to get involved. Otherwise, the citizens are going to kill us. Like, come on.
The US
what is this mentality?
Operation against the Islamic Republic of Iran. They
fucking struck France. Why did you strike France? France had nothing to do with this. And now you've got France involved. You dumbass.
Comes in the wake of Iran.
Bro, it's literally like a chicken running around with its head cut off. Straight up.
attacking the U.S. base in Saudi Arabia. I just spoke to a senior U.S. official who said the Iranians made a big mistake by firing on Arab coalition partners.
As Iran is also attacking the port in Bahrain, Jordan was also hit, as a missile was intercepted over Qatar, falling on its citizens.
In Qatar? Bro, why are you attacking Qatar? Why are you attacking these places?
Now, we currently can't confirm basically anything, as most importantly, is Iran meeting to strike military or civilian targets, or do they even care?
Well, they keep trying to blow up the biggest building in Qatar or some shit like that, right? They keep trying to use drones to, like, knock it down, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? It's a civilian target. You're not solving a goddamn thing by striking civilian targets. What are you doing? You're just pissing people off. That's all you're doing.
Civilian airports in Kuwait.
Yeah, why are you attacking a goddamn airport in Kuwait? What does that solve?
With Dubai suspending their flights, into the evening, Iran is carrying out a
second
wave of strikes, where Dubai was also hit with a Dorito drone themselves. Where this
I'm sorry for laughing. Bro, how is this so bad? Just hearing this dude say Dorito drone is just great. I don't know why.
Looks like a civilian area, and again, Bahrain was attacked at what was reported.
What is the significance of just hitting a goddamn building? What are you doing? Why? Why are you doing? Well, I guess I can't expect anything better than from a terrorist regime than to just kill citizens. I mean, they did it to a mass majority of their own, so like I expect no less, honestly. Building. I expect no less.
As Iran seems to be attacking everybody in the Middle East, which either pulls everybody into a prolonged hot conflict or legitimizes the need to...
It's not. I think it's going to take as long as Trump had said. It's going to be like a month. I mean, they already took out the leader. I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. Do you really think this is going to go on for longer than that? Especially with how many targets they took out? Come on. Don't sit here and lie to yourself. There's no way. And then you've got other countries now getting involved with this because they want a piece of the pie because they're sitting there blowing up shit indiscriminately. Come on.
Limited amounts of force. But selfishly, I'm most concerned with what this means for us locally, where we believe they can't reach us from their country directly. But after 4 years of Biden's wide-open borders, pouring in massive amounts of unknown military-aged males, is there a possibility that in their desperation, a counterattack occurs in our country? Maybe
you know what's going to happen if that happens? What's going to happen is the dumb fucks are going to end up dead, and then they're going to end up denaturalizing Iranian citizens. That's what's going to happen. Just like they did to Somali.
One of those cities that gives them sanctuary. And in NYC, they're already deploying counter-terror units. But what are their local leftists doing? Apparently preparing massive protests the very next day in Times Square against American interests.
Bro, what we gotta do is round these people up. We gotta send them over to Iran. That's what we gotta do. We gotta send them over to Iran.
And even all the way across the country in Seattle, they too represent the Iranian regime.
I love how they are with the Iranian regime. This man is known for putting women in jail who have their hijabs that are like slightly off, and then they end up getting like arred to death in the prison or having like prison babies. And it's like, how do you support this regime? How fucking stupid can you be? How brain dead can you be?
Which, protesting on their behalf is insane, as just over a month ago, that same Iranian regime that Americans are actually defending allegedly ended over 30,000 peaceful protesters in their country. As this is going to be Venezuela all over again.
No, it's over. Nah. The difference between this and Venezuela is like I said, Maduro should just be thankful that they captured him. That's all I gotta say. They should be thankful they captured him and that he didn't end up like the fuckhead buried under the rubble of his own building.
Leftists can't comprehend anything other than Orange Man bad, or even if that country sees American intervention as emancipation, they can't help but throw toddler-style temper tantrums. And it's one thing if low-information idiots are getting paid to block the streets in their favorite liberal city, but even Democrats in Congress are crying over Trump attacking a country during her religion's holiday. Now, obviously, she was going to block all replies to her remarks. As a community...
Ilhan Omar? Oh, fuck that dumbass. So they can't attack... Hold on, wait a minute. So check this out. So they can't attack Iraq because of Somali's religious beliefs? Go fuck yourself. If there's any religion out there that is telling you to either take land or not do something because of their religious beliefs, then you don't need to be in the American government. Get the fuck out.
Notes called out her claims for not only being inaccurate, but the country being nowhere near religious as she believes, with Cam Higbee referencing how much that country attacks during her holiday. Again, proving there's no virtues or consistency with the left.
Never.
It's all just whatever Trump is doing is bad, even if it's ending suffering. They still have to be staunchly against it, even if it means defending a country from danger that she is currently living in and should be representing. But the big question is, why are we doing this?
And those thousands of missiles pose a real danger. And I know that Marco Rubio and Pete Hegseth and General Kane
Because, number one, we can. We're the United States of America. We're the richest, biggest, and baddest fucking country in the entire fucking world. But number two, not only are we the richest, biggest, and baddest country in the free fucking world, we liberate societies from fucking terrorists. That's why. God bless America. And if you don't fucking like it, then get the fuck out of my country.
To the president as they should. It's a lot easier to shoot the archer before he gets off his arrow than trying to knock the arrow out of the sky.
Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime. And we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message.
And I, like you, don't really believe official narratives, regardless of whatever side it's coming from. But there is a growing theory that this is just about taking oil from China, as they buy 90% of Iran's exports. And just over a month ago, we took Venezuela...
Bro, when you have the economy built up, China's the second biggest economy in the world. If your economy is built up on all the same things that America's built up. Oh, but we get oil from them. Yeah, we do. I'm sure America gets oil from Iran too. But you know what we can't have? Whenever we go to pick up the oil, we can't just get nuked, all right? That's not how this works. That's not something that is a nice alternative, okay?
Their other primary provider of oil, to which Trump has since put in our pockets.
As you know, we had an attack on Venezuela a couple of months ago, and it was a very successful attack. And we took over the oil, and we're working very closely with the Venezuelan representatives and the president of the country.
Both of America.
And that oil is being sent to Texas, and a lot of it's coming right here to Corpus Christi.
Republicans claiming they're stopping our enemies from getting advanced weaponry when it's really about oil sounds like a lazy reboot from a movie we've already seen when we were kids, but hopefully it doesn't end anywhere near the same way. As we've already announced that the attacks will continue through the weekend, Iran has claimed their leader has survived the attack, but abruptly cancelled his public appearances. So we'll just have to see if this spirals out of control, or just wraps up over the weekend. But if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, and you can continue to get updates on the situation.
Yo, W Decoy, hell yeah, Decoy. We got a lot more of this, boys. Hope y'all locked in. There was one guy in Texas that was, you know, if you don't know what that's from, it's an Iran dude.
activated, I guess, or he got inspired because of Iran, and he went on a shooting rampage in my hometown. Like, I'd been to the place that he shot people at. I'm not going to watch the video for this, obviously. We can listen to the audio. Kill him? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Another third worlder imported into America to cause problems.
Amen. Amen.
This never should have happened.
Yep.
You never should.
If they're fleeing their own country, why would you let them in? They should solve their own government problems. If you feel the way you do about your government, then fix your government.
Have been in America. This is the main issue, is that we keep importing these people and we assume that everything is going to be fine. It's not. This is the biggest unforced error that Western countries are making right now. You need to stop importing people from these countries that are PvP servers. You need to stop importing people from cultures that are completely oppositional to Western culture. This is a huge mistake. It's not going to help anyone.
Yep.
And of course there should be exceptions, but this should be the rule. And this is not the rule, and it keeps happening.
I have some breaking news. I want to bring this in now.
Oh, isn't it beautiful to see that building getting blown up?
I've been telling everybody about the Austin mass.
Maybe you should have just stayed at the table, huh, guy?
And now we have a picture.
This is
what we're finding out per multiple federal law enforcement sources to our own Bill Maloogian.
You know what's crazy is on Friday I said something was either going to happen this weekend or next weekend, and I was right. It was this past weekend.
The Austin mass shooter is a 53-year-old naturalized U.S. citizen who was born in Senegal and was living in Pflugerville, Texas. Material
Should have never been here. Should have never been in the country.
Recovered from his person and inside the vehicle give possible indications of a nexus to terrorism, as the FBI
That's right,
announced
mass
earlier.
deportations. Got to get the United States military involved and sweep from one side of the country all the way through. Search every door, every like corner, every nook, everything.
Here today, and remember
every house, every building, everything.
The hoodie, hey, he had a shirt that had like something about Iran on it.
He said he had in his possession and was also wearing. The shooter was wearing clothing that said Allah on it. His sweater said property of Allah. And
we can't know what his motivations are. Nobody knows.
Also known to be an undershirt with an Iranian flag and other materials inside. And remember what Representative Michael McCall of Texas just told me last hour. He said, Harris, in my own backyard, just last night, we had an event that possibly could have been terror-inspired right here in Austin, Texas. This is what he was talking about. Brett, I was reminding Americans, this is not a new place for us to be in terms of keeping our heads on a swivel. But it bears repeating, we've lost Americans in the fight on the battlefield, and protecting the homeland now is also something that we must be on the alert. Now, authorities have not tied this.
As I said, I think this is the best evidence that it was the right decision to go after them. If the moment that going after them is going to activate people here in America that want to go out on shooting rampages into...
It's better we do it now than if they mass import more of these people in and more of these shootings happen. That's why it's a good thing that they did it when they did it, honestly.
Indiscriminately to kill civilians in order to, punish America for taking out their perceived leader. Yeah, absolutely, this was the right call. 100%. Does this make people more xenophobic? Yeah, I think it does. And I think that this is like another one of those instances where, people see a person doing this. Like, this is like it's like almost false flag level, like caricaturization, where like you have this guy that is a foreign born national who's, come to America under Obama, and he's wearing a t-shirt that says property of Allah. Like, you can't have a better advertisement for xenophobia than this.
Austin situation to what's happening in the Middle East as terror related to that, but they are investigating it just moments ago, confirming as a possible terror attack. Your reaction?
Yep. You really believe this isn't a false flag? Well, no, I don't think it's a false flag. I mean, there's no evidence that says that it's a false flag.
Congratulations, you just got permit.
Draw that kind of a conclusion with no evidence.
Well, we have to remain vigilant. I mean, Khamenei, he was a religious figure. We don't know if this attack was associated, but it very well may be. But the fact is, this isn't a representation of how most people from that region feel. The Iranian people, they fear their own rulers more than our own military. They hate, their own oppressive rulers than anyone else. And we may see more attacks like this. We have to be vigilant. There are proxy groups everywhere that are looking for ways to harm Americans and hurt Americans. And
I doubt this will be the end of that. I doubt that this will be the only one. I guarantee you, because the Trump administration is saying that this strike could go on for approximately a month. There's a good chance that there will be more of these people. There's a really good chance there will be more. We got a lot to cover. Lots more to cover. Whole shitload to cover. This was 2 hours ago.
Moments ago, CENTCOM confirming.
God damn it. God damn it, Fox News.
With U.S. service member has died in the attacks against Iran, revealing, quote, the fourth member saying this, the fourth service member who was seriously wounded during Iran's initial attacks eventually succumbed to their injuries. Major combat operations continue, and our response effort is ongoing.
Damn, that's 4 men. That's 4.
Four-star general, Fox News senior strategic.
With how much of their stuff we took out, like, they're out there doing God's work, bro. They're out there being the best they can be.
Analyst General Jack Keane joins us.
American troopers.
Operation General, from what you can tell, what have we accomplished so far?
Yeah, well, first of all, let's just mention we honor that service member, and our heart goes out certainly to his family and the friends, and it reminds us vividly what this is really all about. And believe me, people are going to get killed and wounded here, and we're going to make very certain that their sacrifice is not squandered. We're going to end this with Iran once and for all.
Think about how long this has been going on with Iran. This has been going on for well over 50 years. Other countries have had to deal with this. America has had to deal with this. It's been long enough. Brother, you've had hundreds of chances, and you just kept fucking them away, didn't you? Well, damn.
The president is determined about it, and the military has got a plan here that I've been privy to understand, and it is very comprehensive. And we're going to stick with that plan till the conditions of these military objectives are met. So far, the plan is exceeding all expectations. The leadership targets that you have so correctly identified here, and taking these leaders down, and also second and third tier leaders.
There it is.
That are not on your.
It's the big black flying Dorito boys.
Board, that continues, and it's been very successful. The other thing is the Iranians have short-range and medium-range ballistic missiles. This is the #1 weapon system in their arsenal. This is the thing the Israelis are most concerned about. And they also use them, obviously, against U.S. bases in addition to swarming drones on those bases. The fact is that 48 hours in, the amount of ballistic missile attacks have been reduced by 50%. That is a...
It's because they're running out of missiles. That's what happens when you blow your load all in one go. Run out.
Staggering success that has taken place here. The Navy...
Yeah, between Americans blowing up all their fucking missiles and them just using all their goddamn missiles, they're going to run out.
That they have is small, but capable. And what we have been most concerned about is them putting mines in the Straits of Hormuz, which can shut down oil traffic. And that would be a major accomplishment for the Iranians. We have pretty much destroyed most of the ships that would be involved in that activity, to include much of their headquarters has been pulverized. So that is a major accomplishment as well. So significant progress is being made here. The targets today and in the future, in a 24-hour period, we are generating close to 2,000 airstrikes. And they
are... damn! Jesus!
Coming.
See, what did I say? I said from orbit. There's no reason to send men down and get them killed. Just bomb the shit out of them from orbit. Turn them into glass, boys. Turn them into glass.
Not only from airplanes and cruise missiles, but from the Army.
I feel so fucking vindicated right now. It's not even funny, dude. I was like, it's gonna happen. They're not even gonna do grounds. It's not gonna be very long. I mean, a month is pretty fucking short. It might take even less time than that.
That is
bro, they're fucking cooked.
Countries, not well known, but they are shooting HIMARS, which is on your board. They're shooting ATACMS as well, and they're shooting the replacement for ATACMS, something called a precision strike missile, or PRISM, which can go 250 miles. So that
God damn, bro, that missile could go 250 miles. Bro, they're using shit we never even heard of. When do the lasers get involved? That's what I want to know.
In addition to the air and cruise missiles that are being launched from the air as well as from the sea, both underneath the sea from submarines and on surface ships.
Bro, they're able to strike this fucking country from just on the boat. They don't even have to send in the damn planes to strike these people. Christ almighty, dude. How do you fight that? I know how. You don't.
Is going to continue massive strikes against ballistic missile capability and drone capability for all the obvious reasons, to get these things down to as low as possible and make certain that these penetration rates, which is now down at 10% into Israel, and that is quite significant. It was 14% during the 12-day war. So that obviously we're saving as many lives as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. And we are going to continue to do that until that mission is.
Oh, what do you use this day and age to take out armies? Missiles. A lot of soon, we're gonna have armies not to fucking do boots on the ground. We're gonna have armies just to make missiles. Just a shitload of fucking missiles. Like a mass amount of missiles. How we got all these goddamn missiles that the Americans have been paying for literally over 30 years, and we haven't used any? Well, there you go.
Accomplished to strip them completely.
Boy, I bet that ship left and it weighed a ton. Like when the ships left, they probably weighed a fuckload. But by the time they get done offloading all these missiles, bro, they're gonna be light. They're gonna be bouncing back.
Capability, and obviously, what recovery they're doing at nuclear.
Shouldn't have done it. He gave you 2 weeks. He gave you 2 weeks to come to the table and make a deal. 2 weeks. You just couldn't do it, could you? Look at you now.
Sites are also being attacked, but the entire infrastructure, Brian, to sustain this regime, their governance to sustain the regime. Obviously, leaderships has been decapitated, but working your way through the National Security Council, the legislature, all the interagencies that help sustain the governance of the country. That is all on the target board, to include the IRGC, the Basso militia, the police.
You see, what was really going on is they wanted to take America as a joke. They wanted to keep taking America as a joke. You had Venezuela before he got captured, sitting there doing a little dance in his little fucking office, and now he's in handcuffs in fucking New York City. Man, how the tides have turned. But remember, whenever you're being told by some of these fucktard Karens that America, what a joke, what a joke. I don't see any other president in the fucking world stopping 8 conflicts. I don't see anyone doing that. Whether you like it or not, you do realize that Trump's going to go down in history as one of the greatest presidents that's ever lived. And the sad part is that even after he leaves office, people are going to still go after his legacy. And that's what's so sick about it.
Not just the people, but all the infrastructure.
Just for being a patriot, just for being an American. This is a different it's a different type of warfare we got to deal with now, boys. We got to be demoralized. I'm tired of being fucking demoralized.
Systems that support it. Systematically, methodically strip it away. This is very comprehensive plan is one of the most
Bro, they're literally deleting planes. They're literally deleting Iranian planes. They're just, oh, that's a drone, but they're just deleting that shit. They're like, oh, I don't like that. Delete that. No, I don't like that one either. Delete that. And then they're going over to a building. Delete that whole building. Like, they just deleting that shit out of thin air.
Away. This is very comprehensive plan. Is one of the most impressive air campaign
goddamn
plans
straight.
I've
Look at
been privileged to be aware
Damn.
of. And it is quite significant what has taken place here. And we've got to stick at it. It's condition-based. We stay at it as long as it takes to accomplish those objectives. If we can do it short of time, of course we take that. But it's going to take longer, as the president said. It may take 4 weeks. And
the issue, this is such an overwhelming force. I don't think Iran is going to be able to recover from this. At least the people that did what they did to those Iranian people, there's no shot. Even if they keep getting these weapons of war, I don't think they can deploy these damn things fast enough. If I'm being completely frank, I don't think they can deploy these weapons fast enough. That was a drone trying to get off the fucking landing strip. Like, these people can't even deploy these things fast enough. We just keep blowing it up. Bro, like, hey, no shot. You know them boys on the landing strip down there, they're like, all right, get it up. And boom. God damn it, there goes another one. Like,
based on the conditions. And
they gonna run out of shit faster than they can get it.
Start waving a white flag at us. They want to talk and negotiate about nuclear weapons.
No, fuck that regime. Bomb all of them. Fuck them. Now you want to come to the table? No. You let the Iranian people take your government, and what happens to you is what happens to you, motherfucker. Just remember, you didn't stand for those protesters whenever they were being slaughtered. So what happens to you, bitch? It's gonna happen. And you know what? It should.
Should not. Ballistic missiles, we should not. Iranian proxies, we should not. The only thing
you had your chance to sit at the table. You had it. You had months. You had years. Years. No.
To the regime about now is their surrender, their complete capitulation, and what will the terms be? That is the
I remember that. They gave those motherfuckers money, bro. How you think they're able to afford these goddamn nuclear programs? Because America gave them fucking money. Gave them a shitload of money. What are you doing? Giving money to terrorists. Like, what the hell are you doing?
That we should be involved in.
Talked to the president last night. He says, I'm going for victory. And that's exactly what you just...
Damn straight. We got the tangerine warlord trying to get the golden victory. And you know what? He deserves it. All right, this is the big baddie of them all right here. This is all in one. Let's get it.
Dead. Head of the Supreme Military, dead.
Those are all people that are dead now. All dead. All dead. Within a few hours of us striking the shit out of Iran. They're all dead. You remember, I remember I had a commenter back saying, oh, it's going to be another Iran-Iraq war. What'd I say? I said, once the missiles start falling, that's going to be it. It's not the Iran-Iraq times anymore. There's no boots on the ground, bro. Trump's not like Bush. Like, that was a military-industrial complex to boot. That was a money-making scheme. This is what war should look like. Few hours. Look at how many of these leaders are dead. They're dead. They're gone. How many do you think they're going to replace before the next person in line decides, I don't want to die today, so what do you want us to do? How many do you think they're going to go through before that happens, before the next person in line says, not me? Nuh-uh. Not me. You can only kill so many of them, right?
Advisor to the Supreme Leader dead, Commander of the Revolutionary Guard dead, and Chairman of SP&D dead, former chair.
Hold on, check this out. Rest in piss, you won't be missed.
Chairman dead, the head of the Intel dead. That's it. They're all dead. Wow. And senior defense officials tell Fox
I would assume to say America's back, boys.
News, the United States agrees with Israeli assessment that Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei is dead, along with 5 or 10 other top leaders in the Iranian government who are all meeting at So wait a minute. Are you telling me that we just waited for them all to get into one building and then we just blew up the building? Just... Alright, finally. Alright, go. Just AoE farming them. Yes, exactly. So they're just sitting around. So that means that, you know what's funny is that means that we were tracking every single one of them the entire time. This entire thing where they thought that they were getting away with it and, oh, well, they're not going to be able to find us and everything. We already knew where all of them were the whole time. The moment that they all got together, we blew them up. Wow. Just like you said? Yeah.
Bro, they just got cooked like popcorn. Got them all.
Just like I said.
Maybe you should have, instead of coming to the table at your own little meeting that you had, maybe you should have came to the United States' table. It was cleaner. It wasn't filled with bombs, bitch.
And that's the way it is, right, Roach?
It's funny to me that they tried to pass this man off as if he was alive for over like 30, 40, 50 minutes, it's a couple hours even, after he was dead. They even made posts to his account on Twitter.
Check it. I told y'all. Red alerts in Israel. Why didn't Allah save them? Because probably the reason why is that if there is some afterlife, they're going to get sent to hell. These people are horrible, oppressive demons. No, any sort of sensible...
If you're new here, hit the sub button. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30. I upload all the videos and streams. I clip it out myself. I do. We have a Kick, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff. Hit the like button on the channel, the video that you watch it, please. It helps out. Feel free to join the club. We got exclusive emotes that you can use. All the good stuff.
Good afterlife would send these people to hell. Like, they're going and killing their own people. They're enabling rapes and murders in their own country.
Yep.
They're massively oppressive. They toured the entire country, 90, 80 million people into poverty and a total shithole.
And they do it, they take the money that they make, that the Iranians generate, and they take that money and they send it off to terrorist regimes. They've openly stated that. Like, of course these people were going to die. The fact that it took so long to hold these people accountable for what they did to their own people is sad. It's sad what happened to the Iranian people, how they got killed behind closed doors. They shouldn't have been killed at all. But you know what? Every dog has his day.
With the country used to be great, yeah, they're probably not getting their 72.
And guess what? He died like a damn dog.
Virgins. They're not. Why the fuck would they? They don't deserve it. They're assholes. They're getting 72 demons. Well, no, they are the 72 demons. And so anyway, that's what's happened. And here we go. Kuwait's Ministry of Defense. And what is this here? Subjected to another another drone attack. Here we go. Wow. Oh. Uh-huh.
You damn straight. Don't fuck with Texas and don't mess with the USA. It just makes me wonder how many more of these people in these foreign countries are going to sit here and play games with the United States of America before they come to the table. We warned Maduro, and guess where he's sitting? He's sitting in a jail cell in fucking New York City. We warned this motherfucking Khamenei guy, and guess what? He's 10 feet fucking under. In my opinion, we should be bombing the fuck out of the facility to put his ass 10 more feet under. Bitch needs to rest at probably 100 feet. They need to bomb that facility until his body gets turned into fucking glass. How many more of these people do we have to tell to come to the table and make a deal with us before they finally fucking do it? They keep calling us Americans a joke. They have people in our own cities telling us that we shouldn't be proud to be patriots. Kiss my ass. It's a new day and age. You should be proud to be an American. People fought and died for that United States flag. I'm sick of seeing these motherfuckers in these protests burning our flags. Fuck you. I'm tired of seeing it. We've had family members go off. Even some of you in the comments in the chats have went off and served for that flag. And to see some motherfucker burn it for some foreign fucking country. Fuck that. We live in the best, most amazing country in the world. And you wanna sit there and burn the flag. You're able to burn that flag because you're in this country, motherfucker. You're able to do what you're doing on them streets because you live here. You go and do that in Iran, guess what happens to you? You get captured and killed in your jail cell. Be thankful you're able to do what you're doing. It's because of that flag you're able to burn it. Sorry, motherfucker.
72 Griffiths, yeah. Stemma gets fucked in the ass. Logic takes you to the finish line. Called another one. Well, of course, right? This is why I always get it right. The reason why I always get it right is I'm logical. Most things behave according to logic. Occasionally, they don't. But most things work and they function according to logic. And that is the bottom line. That will always be the bottom line. They think they're getting their 72 virgins, but they're actually getting 72 incel Star Trek fanboys. Yep, that's about right. And so most humans, related at least, yes, most humans function this way. Iranian one-way attack drone. Oh, here we go. In the direct hit earlier on the U.S.'s Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters. Uh-oh.
What is this?
There it is. Oh, what's this?
We can't show that. We can't show that. We can't show that. We can't show that. God damn it, Asman! Why did you do that?
Shit. Well, I'm gonna go loco on this bitch. And then he blows up all my nuclear shit, and I'm like, call my generals! And they
dude. This is so based.
Haven't seen that at all yet. And,
this is so fucking based.
And then I'm like,
I believe this is AI generated, but
this baby motherfucker better not blow up my nuclear shit, or I'm gonna go loco on this bitch. And then he blows up all my nuclear shit, and I'm like, call my generals! And they tell me, they're all dead, sir. And I'm like, assemble the army, and they're like, they're dead too, sir. So then I'm like, launch the friggin' missile! And they're like, sir, they're gone, sir. So I'm like, what?
You have to keep in mind. This may be AI generated, but it could not be farther from the truth. It probably happened within the time frame it took to make this video.
And then I'm like,
oh no. Missiles, yeah. These are really good. Haters will say it's AI. Yeah, there it is. And this is his compound, right? That's where he was living. And now it's, there it is, close to the base of the U.S. Navy's fleet. Footage of Iran Supreme Leader's corpse has been shown to Prime Minister Netanyahu. Oh, man. Well, there it is, guys. And several off-ramps I can go. What does Trump say? President Trump told Axios in an interview on Saturday that he has several off-ramps for Operation Epic.
No, thank you, Alex. It's because of people like you that buy into the sub thing. I'm able to be right here. And it's thanks to all you people sitting there watching this, all the people that go and click on the videos, man. Y'all are all awesome. American or not, man. Hey, you never know. If you cry out enough, it's a good chance that Trump going to show up with the Armada.
Fury.
It's a great time to be an American, let me tell you. It is. As much shit as I want to give Trump, I never voted for the dude. I've never voted. I've always thought that all these people were crazy, dude. I'm tired of being told to pick between the lesser of two evils. It's crazy to me that Trump wasn't the lesser of two evils. Come to find out he wasn't. No matter how much shit talking, trash talking, astroturfing they try to do on this man, he has surprised me with this term. He has. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Iran. I can go long and take over the whole thing, or end it in 2 or 3 days and tell the Iranians, see you again in a few years if you start rebuilding your nuclear and missile.
The fact that he just says that, bro just says that shit. That's what we need. We need a leader that's gonna say what he means and do as he says. We don't need any more of these fucking leaders that are gonna get into power and say, oh, we're gonna do this, and then it's 4 years of nothing. Like, we don't, or 8 years even. We need leaders that are gonna lead and be strong. And Trump is a damn good start. Now, if we can only figure out this Epstein stuff, then, well, dude, if Trump truly was in the Epstein files and he didn't do anything wrong, Trump will go down in history as, even if he did, he will go down in history as either one of the best and worst United States presidents we've ever had. He ended eight wars. He was in the Epstein files, and he may have allegedly, possibly did some bad things. Who knows yet? I'm not going to say that he did. We don't know yet. We don't have the full information. I don't want to get sued by the man, rightfully so. So, I don't know yet. No one knows. The files aren't fully out, so we won't know.
I'll see you again. All right, well, Trump said in a 5-minute phone interview, in any case, it will take them several years to recover from this attack. Yep, well, there it is. Explosion in Tel Aviv now. Well, let me see this.
They won't do a recovery from the attack if the Iranian people overthrow their government. There is a good chance that this will probably be the last that we ever see of Iran. As of right now, Iran is just a chicken running around with its head cut off, and it's just a matter of time before this gets fixed. It is.
Is this it here? I think it could be it. Let's find out.
It was just a few moments ago that we were seeing and hearing some of those interceptions on this shot. So what we're going to do is try.
You hear it? Those are Iranians, boys. Those are Iranian people.
They happy as hell. I gotta. Hashtag pack watch, that's right.
Why don't we have people in our country doing that? How come it is that the president has to solve another country's problems and have that country cheering and yelling, and yet we got these retard protesters sitting out in the middle of the fucking street, blocking traffic, clogging up the intersections, trying to make barricades in Minneapolis? Why can't we have this? If you see any of the Iranian celebrations, there's so many American flags. They're not upside down. They're not being burned. They're not being ripped and torn and thrown all over the ground. They're being waved with their own flags. How come it is that we have our other countries waving our flags more proudly than us? It's disgraceful.
What I missed? I mean, honestly, not much. Not much. Just us destroying Iran's government, getting rid of them.
That should tell you everything you need to know. Whenever a government falls and you have the people in the streets making so much ruckus and happiness that you could hear it from the skyline of a city, that should tell you everything you need to know about how wonderful that government was.
Of the fucking terrorists over there, obviously. And this is the gotta run the shelter. So they did have a shelter warning. The ballistic missiles, these are Iran's ballistic missiles coming to Israel, okay? Here it comes.
And that getting pat. There's one, two. Come on. Come on. There's two more. Oh, those are stars. That was it? Oh, damn. That sucks for them.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Bro, it's just like the Avatar movie, man. We sitting here with spaceships and they got bows and arrows. It's just sad. They really thought they was going to win this, huh? They really thought they were going to win this? People really got into my comments last week and tried to tell me that it's going to be like Iraq and Afghanistan. I mean, not Iraq, Afghanistan. Like, bruh.
Not so good, huh? Let's see if they got another one going on. Oh, here. Oh, this is live. It's live. Holy. Video and not overlaid like the Olympic video booing Israel.
Oh, look at all the happy people. Look, you hear it?
It's always like, I mean, if you have the ability to, if somebody tells you they want to blow you up, kill them.
Yeah,
that's it.
Why would you even hesitate? They threatened you. Like, I can't stand that, dude. I can't stand that shit. Oh, but they didn't actually blow you up. Yeah, we didn't give them the chance, dumbass. I love being proactive. Fuck this reactive shit. That's how people die. Be proactive. Be proactive.
Like, I mean, who cares? Like, why would you ever want to? Why would you want to live in a world? Are you really doing the citizens of the country a benefit whenever you're allowing somebody who says they want to blow you up to live? Of course not. Duh. It's common sense. You sure it's legit video and not overlaid like the Olympic video booing Israel? No, I'm not sure, actually. I'm not. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of false information and false media that's happening. And I think it's going to happen constantly. We're probably going to see a lot of videos and images that are inaccurate, but that's just what happens. That's just what happens.
Take everything with a grain of salt. Everything that you see online is probably fake.
GC is going to get hit really hard very soon. A new wave is coming. Well, maybe that's true. I mean,
look at all those people, man.
This is a truth extraction in comparison.
Look at that, an American flag.
Yeah. Well, they let it get pretty bad. They did. You can see them waving around American flags too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think is really kind of surprising. Is like they really do support, the U.S. doing this. It seems, right? At least.
Well, whenever you have people getting slaughtered by the thousands. And you see people in videos using Starlink because their own government turned off their fucking internet, drawing Trump's name in on buildings and stuff saying help. I'm sure they don't want this. I'm sure. Whatever moron is down in the city today protesting, you're a fucking idiot.
The people that I'm seeing, I mean, it really kind of
clearly you know more than the people that were being oppressed and slaughtered in a foreign fucking country. Clearly you know much more, right?
That way, but it seems like that's the overwhelming opinion. What is this here? I have the White House live stream pulled up. I'll let you know when or if it goes live. Okay, yeah, of course. I mean, I want to see that too. But and this is more of these here too. Oh boy. And
oh man, JD Vance. And we're gonna start calling him the Vancinator instead of the couch fucker.
How about that? That's Iran.
Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. We are witnessing a grave threat to international peace and security. Military action carries the risk of igniting a chain of events that no one can control in the most volatile region of the world.
Yeah, not for very long. Once Trump levels it out with all the fucking missiles they have, it's not going to be very volatile.
Let me be clear.
Hey, I know what makes volatility is nukes, so maybe you shouldn't make any.
There is no viable alternative to the peaceful settlement of international disputes. Lasting peace can only be achieved through peaceful means, including genuine dialogue.
They did try to do the general dialogue. They tried to do the peaceful means. And you know what happens whenever someone comes to the table and they say, fuck you, we're not going to wheel and deal with you. We're going to keep doing what we want to do and there's nothing you can do about it. You bomb the fuck out of them. Turn them into glass. That's what you do. You bomb them so goddamn hard that the crater is where their body lays, and then you bomb the crater to turn their body into glass. There you go. Problem solved. Don't want to be a divot in the ground? Whenever America asks you to come to the table and do peace treaty talks, maybe you should do it next time.
and negotiation.
You got these people running around telling everybody in America they should hate America, they should be ashamed of themselves for the slavery that happened over 2 generations ago. You should feel bad for everything that happened. Nah, bro, I wasn't around during that time. Fuck you. I wasn't around. I wasn't alive. My grandfather didn't do that. My great-grandfather didn't do that. Go to hell. We're done living in the shadow of something that people did over 200 years ago. Stop. It's enough. Seriously, it's enough. I'm tired of being told that I can't love my country and I can't be a patriot because of some fucking schizo running around with neon pink hair that looks like a goddamn poison dart frog. All right? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being told I'm not allowed to love my country. I'm tired of not being able to wear stuff that I want to wear, like Trump hats or American flags or shit like that on my attire simply because just because I'm scared to be attacked. Fuck you. If I want to wear a goddamn Trump hat, I'm going to wear a fucking Trump hat. That's how it should be. If you don't like it, then keep your fucking trap shut. Like, whatever happened to if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all? Like,
second, the facts.
What?
The situation on the ground is very fluid. There are many unconfirmed reports. Here is what we know.
Yeah, we tried
About
that.
20 cities across Iran, including Tehran, Isfahan, Qom, Shahryar, and Tabriz, have reportedly been attacked. In Tehran, large explosions were reported in the district that includes the presidential palace and the compound of the supreme leader. Several high-ranking officials have reportedly been killed, including, according to Israeli sources, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei, that I'm not in a position to confirm. Iran's airspace.
Bro got blown up. Bro got blown up with him and all of his other little fucktard leaders. They all died together in one big shithole.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Has been closed, and the country is under a near total internet blackout.
I wonder why. I wonder why that is. You got the richest man in the world giving these poor people the internet because their own goddamn terrorist fucking regime is too busy trying to oppress and kill them. And now they got what was coming to them. Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
The attacks have reportedly caused significant civilian
They should be thankful it was so goddamn fast.
casualties. According to Iranian media, an airstrike killed at least 85 people and injured many more at the girls' school in Minab, or Mogan province.
Yep.
And the school in Tehran was also reportedly hit, causing...
You also have to realize that there is hearsay of these people in Iran, these fucking terrorists, building facilities like these military bases under schools as well. They do that so that way if America is forced to bomb them, they can be like, oh, they're bombing kids, and then you never see any of this fake ass media talking about how there was a military base under there making nukes. Like, what are we talking about? And you know what's sad? Is that's the latter. What happened at that school was one of their own missiles misfired and blew up the school and killed all those kids. That's the sad part. And it wasn't even America. It was no other country other than Iran's own missiles.
Death. Mr. President.
And they kill kids all the fucking time. And you want to sit there and bitch and complain about, let's say something like that did happen. It's going to happen. Especially whenever you have a shelter in place and you've got kids in a fucking school at 8 o'clock at night.
Military action is expanding rapidly across the region, creating an increasingly
I wonder why they could be in school at 8 o'clock at night.
And unpredictable situation and heightening the risk of miscalculation.
The police killed 50
According
people?
to Israeli sources, 89 people have been injured in Iran's subsequent strikes on Israel, and there were also impacts in the occupied West Bank. Iran has announced that in reaction to U.S. and Israeli airstrikes, it targeted U.S. military assets in the region. These strikes have reportedly hit civilian areas and infrastructure in the countries that I have already mentioned. Indirect impact of falling debris was also reported in Lebanon and Syria. Most Gulf states...
And you know what's crazy to me? is that they wanted to put out this fake media about the school that had been reportedly hit in Iran, yet they are hitting civilian targets with their missiles coming out of Iran. They're using drones to blow up buildings that are civilian occupied. They're not even hitting military. They're not hitting military facilities at all. They're hitting buildings. They're hitting people. And you want to sit there and bitch and complain about a school full of kids that you blew up yourself? That's crazy to me. It's so fucking hypocritical.
Successfully intercepted the Iranian strikes.
If you didn't want the school full of kids to get blown up, not saying that it would be okay, but maybe you should have thought about the kids when you were being diplomatic at the sit-down for the nuclear weapons.
However, the UAE reported that one civilian was killed by debris from an intercepted missile.
A person died?
In Iraq,
how many people got
there
killed
are
in Iraq?
reports of drone and missile
How many people got killed whenever they were genociding 30,000 people? I wonder how many numbers is that, huh? It's a couple zeros behind that. One.
Sides.
Both sides.
There are also reports that Iran is closing the Strait of Hormuz for international shipping.
Oh, they're shutting it down.
Mr. President,
right.
The U.S. and Israel attacks occurred following the third round.
I'm so sick of this fucking ignorant, incoherent hypocrisy these fuckers are doing. It's so disgusting.
Indirect talks between U.S. and Iran mediated by Oman.
I bet they are.
Preparations have been made for technical talks in Vienna next week,
the Secretary General
followed
of the
by
UN.
a new round of political talks. I deeply regret that this opportunity of diplomacy has been squandered.
You see what Trump should do? Trump should use this to remove ourselves from anything that has to do with like multiple countries, like anything that has to like NATO. If you're part of NATO, and if Trump reaches out to you and asks for help and you refuse, either you should drop out or we as Americans should drop out and make our own shit. And anyone who doesn't come to the aid of America, even though we don't really need it, if anything, it could just be a test to the water to see who would actually come and help us. Especially whenever we're the ones that are mostly footing the bill and the arsenal. We should just alienate them and keep them out of whatever thing we have for in the off chance another world war happens. It's crazy to me that these people, after everything we did, are still acting this way. They've changed so much, and it's not the same world anymore. It's not. If you want to sit here and be diplomatic and waste 4 years of a presidency, you can do that, or you can get the fucking job done.
Yeah, it's just diplomacy doesn't matter.
Third, the region and the world need a way out now. I call for de-escalation and an immediate cessation of hostilities.
What you gonna do if we don't? What you gonna do if we don't, motherfucker? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We have the biggest military in the world. You should just be thankful we didn't turn the entire fucking continent of fucking Iran into a goddamn crater. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
The alternative is a potential wider conflict with grave consequences for civilians and regional stability. I strongly
we got shit you ain't even seen yet.
Urge all parties to return immediately to the negotiating table, notably on the Iran nuclear program. I note that the U.S. President has reportedly talked with leaders of Saudi Arabia, Qatar,
It's not even just Trump, bro. We've had so many presidents sit here and wheel and deal with these motherfuckers at the peace table for so long. It's about goddamn time one of these presidents did something for those people. Seriously.
Iran's foreign minister has reportedly spoken to his counterparts in GCC countries and Iraq.
Man, I want to hear him
everything
talk.
must be done to prevent a further escalation. To this end, I call on all member states to strictly uphold their obligations under international law.
International law,
including the UN Charter.
You know who enforces the international law? The country with the biggest fucking military. International law is used for smaller countries that can't enforce their own bullshit onto other people. It's a way for bigger countries to enforce stuff onto them. That's what it is. It's just like a corporation. Whenever you have a McDonald's on every single street corner, remember that McDonald's put out of business 7 other businesses in order for it to be there.
Yeah. To respect and protect civilians in accordance with international humanitarian law.
What better way to keep people in check than to make sure they stay a small country? Duh.
And to ensure nuclear safety.
Anymore?
Let us act responsibly and together to pull the region and our world back from the brink.
Jesus.
Thank you.
I thank the Secretary General for his briefing. I now give the floor to those council members who wish to make statements. I give the floor to the representative of France.
This is so long overdue. We've been forking out more money to all these different worldwide organizations than any other country. 3 times more than any other countries have. We've been footing the bill for all these fucking missiles and all these wartime stuff that we've been sending billions and millions and trillions of fucking dollars to these overseas places for fucking 20, 30 years now. We've been sending them shitloads of money, all these fucking missiles, all this military hardware. We've tried to train these people to fight back against their own fucking regimes. Time is enough. It's enough. We've done that. We've been there. We've done it all. We've tried it all. It's time to just bomb people and move the fuck on. Seriously. We tried it with Afghanistan. We tried training them. It took us 20 years to replace the Taliban with the fucking Taliban. The Afghan war showed us everything we needed to know. We needed to know about war. No matter how much you try to bring a dog to water, you cannot make it drink. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Merci, Monsieur le Président, et je remercie le Secrétaire général des Nations Unies, Excellence Monsieur Antonio Guterres, pour son exposé complet.
His comprehensive, enlightening briefing. I'd also like to thank the Presidency of the Council for having convened this meeting at such short notice. The President of the French Republic, Monsieur Emmanuel Macron, asked that the Council immediately deal with this issue.
Use the glass. You could use the glass from bombing the government, and you can use the glass to make more military planes. There you go.
Given the seriousness of the moment, Mr. President, this region needs peace. And in order to do this, we need Iran to respect its international Iran that continue to...
These people are a fucking joke.
I'm same talking points. Like, that was it. These people have been funding terror. Do not indeed the world. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. could do.
Before 1979, some Iranians that did not understand why their parents and grandparents were anti-American. Those Iranians will take...
Oh, here we go.
You really think that
Ooh, hold on, wait a minute. We got something here.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being told in my own country that we need to be anti-American, bro. Fuck that mentality. You know what it is? It's another terrorist attack is what it is. It's another group of people that are trying to break the American spirit, and guess what? You're failing.
How's he dead? Did he respawn? I don't know about that. Is that right? Here is the planet. I don't know where it went.
Where's it at?
Kill illegally. That even if the United States is able to kill illegally Iranian leaders, the next generation of Iranians, the Iranians that did not see American atrocities in Iran before 1979, some Iranians that did not understand why their parents and grandparents were anti-American. Those Iranians will take over.
See, like, this is that generational effect that people want you to live under. Oh, but what happened way back in the day was, I don't care, I wasn't there during that. Times change. You either have to evolve or you have to die. That's how it is. That's natural selection. You either evolve or you die. Everything in our entire ecosystem is based on that.
Now they understand why American government is an imperialist, vicious government, and a government that attacks other...
You know, I think I'll believe the guy that's wearing a Trump hat over the guy that slaughtered 30,000 people after he rounded them up any day. It looked like... The videos that I saw of the Iranian protests were people driving around on four-wheelers with AKs it looked like the fucking Purge. If you've ever seen the Purge, that's what it looked like.
And kills little children.
Yeah, shouldn't have done it then. Maybe they'll remember that. And not.
I love how these countries keep saying, well, you can't just do it. If you do that, then they're going to be mad. Bro, you're spinning this because you know that you need to keep your people in check. And you keep them in check by running four-wheelers up and down the streets, shooting them. That's why you're saying this. It has nothing to do with what Iranian people think. You don't care about what they think. You're trying to push your agenda, your narrative, which is to keep the Iranian people under your thumb. Well, guess what? When you get enough of them, they can lift the giant, and that's what they're doing. Especially with the help of the American government.
Yeah, they should remember that.
Understand they're fighting the Epstein class that either rape little girls or bomb little girls.
That's no different than what was going on already in your government. Like, this all started because you put a woman in jail because her hijab wasn't altered properly, and she got like AR'd in prison and killed. And that's not the only instance of it. It's happened so much in the government's history that the Iranian people are just tired of it. They're tired of it.
Witnessing, they're going to fight back against that government, and they're going to ensure that the Islamic Republic.
Yeah, they fought back and then they died. Man, have the turns of tabled, huh?
Of Iran will live many years after America destroys itself.
I know it's how the tables have turned. I'm saying it the other way.
Surely that's what's going to happen. Oh, they can have immunity. Later, they only get death.
Khamenei, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans. W. Trump, by the way. And those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khamenei and his gang of bloodthirsty thugs. He was unable to avoid our intelligence and highly sophisticated tracking systems, and working closely with Israel, there was not a thing he or the other leaders that have been killed along with him could do. This is the single greatest chance for the Iranian people to take back their country. We are hearing that many of their IRGC military and other security and police forces no longer want to fight and are looking for immunity from U.S. As I said last night, now they can have immunity. Later, they only get death. Hopefully, the IRGC and the police will peacefully merge with the Iranian patriots and work together as a unit to bring back the country to the greatness it deserves. That process should soon be starting in that not only the death of Khamenei, but the country has been in my camera's in the way now. Only one day very much destroyed and even obliterated the heavy and pinpoint bombing. However, we'll continue uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary to achieve our objective peace throughout the Middle East and indeed the world. W. Donald Trump. Get fucked.
Syndrome.
Get fucked.
About calling soldiers warriors. He's got tattoos of the Crusades down in Cuba. And what is
Iran failed to comply. This council followed with Resolution 1737, imposing mandatory sanctions, including bans on nuclear-related materials and technology, asset freezes on key individuals and entities linked to their nuclear program, and establishing a sanctions committee. Subsequent resolutions, 1747 in the year 2007, expanded arms embargoes and asset freezes. Resolution 1803 in 2008 tightened restrictions on dual-use goods. And
so they did all that, and they still somehow got materials to make nukes, and then Trump was just like, nope. Boop.
For the inspections of Iranian cargo. Resolution 18...
So, like, to give you an idea, even if Iran was saying that they were trying to enrich uranium for nuclear power, let's say. You only need 5%, 5 to 15. I'm roughly estimating, right? To make a nuclear power plant. They were, the last time I don't know exactly what it's called. It's some kind of group of people that monitor nuclear enrichment programs across the world. I'm not sure what they're called. They have a name. If any of you know what it is, then please let me know. They were reading that
35 in 2008.
Iran had a 60% enrichment, and you need, I think, approximately 90 to 100 to get a nuke, or anything below that is a dirty bomb, but anything below 15 is considered nuclear power enrichment, and they were at 60, which means that, I mean, obviously they were trying to make a nuke. It's very obvious.
The need for full compliance, and Resolution 1927 in 2010, which was the most comprehensive, banning ballistic missile activities, tightening the conventional arms.
You can make very, very, very powerful dirty bombs, especially if you have enough uranium. No, you can. You're absolutely right. Even that alone is cause for a form of, just no. They had it coming, okay? They had it coming.
Embargo targeting the IRGC and shipping lines and prohibiting new Iranian banking relationships built a robust multilateral framework to curb Iran's nuclear and missile pursuits. These measures, again, adopted under Chapter 7, represented the world's collective judgment that Iran's actions posed a threat to international peace and security. And despite numerous opportunities for an alternative path, Iran remained defiant. And the Security Council decided on September 19th.
I mean, they tried to wheel and deal with these people for how many fucking years? Like, come on.
Of last year.
You know why they were doing it? Is because they found every administration that the U.S. had as a fucking joke. He should have looked at what happened to Venezuela with Maduro, and he should have taken him more serious. He should have. He fucked around and found out.
25 to restore these measures, snapback sanctions, sending a clear message that the world will not acquiesce to threats and half measures, and Tehran would be held to account. On top of these actions by the UN, American diplomacy was attempted repeatedly and in good faith.
Yep.
President Trump, Secretary Rubio, our special envoys, Witkoff and Kushner, were relentlessly dedicated to diplomacy. But diplomacy cannot succeed where there is no genuine willingness to cease aggression, where there is no genuine partner for peace.
He's totally right
As
about
President Trump said today, and he spoke directly to the Iranian people.
Let's say in some fairy tale world where these guys were doing the exact same thing that they were doing, they were killing their own citizens, and Trump just acted on a whim with the Armada and went and killed these people. And for whatever reason, the UN condemned them and wanted to put Trump in jail or do whatever stupid shit they're trying to do. By all means, try it. By all means. We'll see who gets microwaved the most with our helicopters. We're tired of this nonsense. We have the biggest military in the world. We fucking hemorrhage money towards the military. We have the most advanced technologies in the world. There is shit on our ships that we have never even seen before. They just recently said they had fucking lasers on the ships. Like, with Maduro, they went and microwaved his personal security using a helicopter, and they said that whenever the lights turned off, they heard their other soldiers screaming and dying off in the distance. They had hundreds of men, and America only had 12. You're not gonna fight that, brother. You're not gonna fight that. But at the same time, our president isn't doing something. But they're not just bombing civilian places. They're taking out military targets, unlike what Iran is doing. Now, You think for a second that if Trump was hitting civilian targets, you think for a second the American people wouldn't try to get him out of his ass out immediately? Yeah, they would. So this whole argument of, well, we got to do it diplomatically for the next 20 years. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Enough of that shit. If we do that, dude, we're never going to get these problems solved. We're never going to get this shit solved.
He said, quote, "To the proud, great people of Iran, I saw tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. The entire world has witnessed the regime's wholesale slaughter of innocent civilians.
We've seen a
The
lot of
sad
videos
irony is that this
The body
same
bags.
regime will attempt to lecture us today about human rights and the rule of law.
Yep.
Its presence here in this council makes a mockery of this body. But where the UN lacks moral clarity, the United States of America will maintain it.
Ooh. Oh! Damn! Get fucked, losers.
Indiscriminate and unprovoked attacks by the Iranian regime today against our regional partners, Kuwait,
Against
the
everybody.
United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Qatar, Jordan, and others reinforce precisely why such actions are necessary. The regime
Exactly.
has not only
It's
struck
obvious it was the
military
right call.
assets, but civilian infrastructure as well.
Yo, they shooting buildings. They're just shooting random buildings. Who the fuck shoots a random building that's not a military asset? That's crazy.
Those
Why
who
is our
stand
bombing
with us
so terrible?
must know that their security is not negotiable. The safety of our allies is not conditional. It is assured.
Exactly. We didn't just do it for America's sake. We did it for the allies, too. And if you don't see that, you're fucking stupid. Think about Israel. Think about the countries that are around Iran that have all been shot. France, even. France was hit with a fucking missile. They weren't even involved and they got hit by a missile. Now France is sending over a ship to fucking bomb them, too. Like, what you think was going to happen, bruh? It's not just our safety. It's the Iranian people who want this. It's the countries around them that want it, too. Come on.
Bottom line is this, colleagues.
And you see the UN over there dragging their dick across the ground. Oh, fuck off, man.
Allies and partners can count on the United States and can count on President Trump. Colleagues, peace is not preserved by appeasing those who threaten it.
Exactly.
Peace is
can't do that.
preserved through
Bomb 'em.
strength in the face of terror. History has taught us that the cost of inaction is far greater than the burden of decisive action.
That's right.
And
That's
our
exactly what I said.
president,
It's exactly
President
what I
Trump,
said.
has taken that decisive action today.
Well, Paul, I don't like the way you're talking. You man.
I thank the
That's
representative
all I
of
thought
the
you
United States for the statement, and I give the floor to the representative of Denmark.
Thank you, Mr. President. And thank you to the UK presidency for convening the Council for this urgent meeting following the latest developments in the Middle East. I also wish to thank the Secretary General for his statement. Today's developments are deeply concerning and pose the risk of further destabilizing an already volatile situation at a time of heightened tensions in the Middle East. Mr.
When are they not
President,
heightened tensions?
let me
It's
reiterate
always
our
heightened
deep
tensions.
concern
They're always mad.
over Iran's unacceptable behavior related to its nuclear program, its ballistic missiles, its destabilizing activities in the region and beyond, and its violent crackdown and repression against its own people. As a consequence, the European Union, with Denmark's active support, has adopted strong sanctions against Iran, just like we have always been promoting diplomatic efforts to address the nuclear and ballistic...
Yeah, it didn't work, right? Y'all tried that for 30 years, it didn't work. It's time to try something new.
Exactly. That's the problem. They tried this so many fucking times. And every time the Iran government came to the table, it was nope, 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 nope. Well, guess what?
So
They're
anyway,
dead now.
Somebody said,
So.
I did see Khomeini tweeted. He tweeted something out. He said, in the name of the exalted...
And so if you really...
morality and
That
character,
lady's a joke.
this Israel derangement syndrome that these people have is such a...
That's funny because I just saw a bunch of people in my comments talking about this.
massive fucking liability for them. They can't stop thinking and talking about Israel. Everything is about Israel. Every problem Israel created. Israel did this. Israel did that. This is it. Has it ever occurred to you that things in the world can happen that are independent of Israel? And
oh man, look at that. Damn. Well, there it is.
Some things that Israel does that you would agree with. This entire, this reflexive thing where anytime that Israel does something, these people...
It's a way to demean accomplishment. That's what it is. They're trying everything they can to demean the United States of America bombing the fuck out of a terrorist. And you know what? Whatever you have to do to keep taking your copium in the morning, keep taking it. Because at the end of the day, when we're catching fat W's and Minneapolis rioters are getting arrested and charged at the federal level, it's a big fat W day for me. I don't care.
Have to be on the other side of it is so tired, boring, and retarded. It's embarrassing, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let me go back. I'll see if I can find the other comments here and look at the other people that are.
If you're trying to break the American spirit, I hate to break it to you, it's not going to work. The Twin Towers didn't work. The Boston bombing didn't work. It's not going to work. You can't break the American spirit. They tried, and they failed, and they're trying again. The American spirit is what makes America the best country in the world. You can't break us. No matter how many people you try to mass import to try and use that as an excuse not to attack other countries, no matter how many churches, synagogues, fucking places of worship, no matter how many schools you try to shoot up, let me tell you something. People have tried to break the American spirit. You can't break us. We get stronger as a community, we get stronger as Americans, and we come together and help out our neighbors here. That's what we do. Whenever the Boston bombings hit, you saw people running into the middle of the street instead of away from it, trying to save people, trying to wrap up limbs. Whenever the Twin Towers hit, you had firefighters going in there and dying. You can't break the American spirit, motherfucker. You can't do it. Doesn't matter how hard you try. You'll never break us. You can sit there and say negative shit all you want. You can talk about, oh, you're owned by Israel. Ha, 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 ha. It doesn't matter. You can't break us. It doesn't matter how hard you try.
Talking about this. Khomeini is dead.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's dead. He's dead.
Rip Bozo.
Khomeini is dead. The supreme leader of the Islamic regime is dead.
That's right. That's right.
He's dead.
Thank God. And at least they're focused on their goal. I gotta respect that. They sure are. And wow. Some guy says import them all. Just relax, man. And pure evil that the U.S. and Israel are striking Iran during Ramadan. When have Muslims ever attacked another religious group during their holidays? I think that's definitely a meme. And spare me your outrage. Obama bombed 8 countries without Congress approval, and Clinton bombed an aspirin factory to cover up his affair. Which one? Not which aspirin factory, I mean which affair. I'm not even sure about that. And I'll pull up some more.
And I was in the U.S. Army here. Nobody wants to see this happen, except maybe if your name is John Bolton and Lindsey Graham. But for everybody else,
happened. That's right.
An unmistakable admission of the intent to violate crime and the crime.
Here we go. Is this
Damn. National.
More than one in the city of Minop, Hormozgan province.
Here we go. Here's him talking.
Killing more than 100 children. The number of innocent civilians continues to rise. This is not only an act of aggression, it is a war crime and a crime against humanity.
Like, never mind.
Today, once.
Well, why don't you do something about it? Why don't you do something about it instead of attacking a bunch of the countries around you? Why don't you do something about it? We're right next to you. Why don't you do something about it? If it's a war crime, then why aren't you doing something about it? I mean, it's Monday. It's been going on for, 3 days now?
Again, the representative of the United States, through a regrettable pattern, has attempted to distort facts and rely on misinformation to justify the blatant aggression of the United States and Israel against my country. The facts, however, are unequivocal.
Enjoy the Shadow Realm.
The justification advanced by the representative of the United States today are illegal and entirely devoid of legal foundation.
I'm 31 years old, actually. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm 31. I was a firefighter, United States postal driver, and a school bus driver. All different points in my life. I'm proud to be an American. It's because I'm an American, I can have any job like that I want.
The baseless allegation invoked to defend this unlawful use of force.
And you know what? Now I'm a YouTuber. Best country in the world, baby.
No standing under international law.
I'm just looking at him.
The invocation of preemptive attack claims of imminent threats or other substantiated political claims cannot legitimize aggression. Such claims are unfounded legally, morally, and politically.
Shouldn't have said that to America.
Contradicted the clear principles of the Charter of the United Nations. I also categorically reject the assertion made by the representative of France, the United Kingdom, and certain other Western members regarding Iran's peaceful nuclear program. This claims
emotional manipulation,
lack a factual and legal basis.
That's all they have left.
Well, I mean, what's crazy and sad is that they bombed their own school by accident. One of the missiles misfired and struck a school, and they're trying to blame Americans for that. Maybe you shouldn't have been working on a nuclear program. You'd be alive right now if you weren't.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of the Israeli regime have openly claimed responsibility for this act of aggression.
Goddamn right.
And have
Yeah, and we do it again. We do it again. If you got a problem with it, then maybe you should do something about it. Maybe you try to stop them. See how well that's going for you currently.
The articulated regime change as their objective.
That's right.
An unmistakable admission of their intent to violate Iran's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The President of the United States has falsely described this aggression as necessary to neutralize an imminent threat to the American people. This is nothing more than...
Well, why are you in my comments saying that we shouldn't treat humans so carelessly? Why weren't you protesting Iran when they were genociding 30,000 people? Where were you at? I didn't see any of you motherfuckers talking about that. Even still, you're not talking about that. Not even thinking about it. You don't give a shit about this. You're just trying to push some weird-ass narrative. That's the only thing you care about. That's all you care about. Get up out of here with that. These motherfuckers literally genocided 30,000 people that were trying to protest their government peacefully. They had to do it peacefully because they're not allowed to have guns. Don't sit here and talk to me.
Mislead the international community and the U.S. public.
Where were y'all at when that was happening?
And manufacture consent for unlawful war. Similarly,
guys,
the representative of the United States has cynically sought to mislead this council, yet history provides ample documentation that the foreign policy of
the best way to get around the law is to bomb the fuck out of the entire leadership of a government, so that way a new leadership can get into office, and then they can just change the law.
The United States has repeatedly relied on unlawful force, covert intervention, and political manipulation to alter the governments of other member states. This record is well established. The reality is clear and undeniable. What is taking place today against my country by the United States and the terrorist regime of Israel is a blatant act of aggression.
It is.
A full-fledged violation of international law.
Doesn't matter.
No justification, no accusation, no narrative of disinformation can legitimize or excuse this manifest crime and aggression.
Not going to unbomb the country,
President, we have communicated on several occasions with this council and the Secretary General about warmongering statement and interfering actions in the internal affairs of Iran by the President of the U.S. in a blatant violation of the UN Charter and international law.
See the flag? It's
and called
the
for
lion.
the council action. Regrettably,
Own history, dude. You're fucking stupid. I'm just gonna give you to the Shadow Realm. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. The Iran people begged for this. No one cares about history when you're making it, bitch.
all were unanswered.
Look at all those American flags from the Iranian people. Look at them. 1, 2, 3. That's already more than what you see in an American protest. Or like these lobotomites that are in the fucking chat saying stupid shit. And that's what happens when you fuck around with a foreign country that's got a way bigger military. They found out. They found out the hard way that maybe you shouldn't fuck around. America's back, boys.
Flying a drone into a
Hey, these are the people. Yeah, these morons in chat are trying to defend.
This is us blowing up a parking lot. And, oh, yeah, I think that there's one more. Yeah, that's another parking lot right there. And, yeah, this is great. Maybe they blew up a 7-Eleven. So, that's great.
They're literally just blowing up random shit.
And when does this movie come out? I don't know. They've got to get the actors for it. What is this? Here's what happened. Oh, this is what?
Today, we launched Operation Roaring Lion.
Is that
an operation
AI-generated
against the Iranian
video?
terrorist regime in full cooperation with the U.S. Armed Forces. This is an operation against the world's largest sponsor of terror.
That's right.
A regime
that goddamn straight
for years has called death to Israel, death to America, death to the West. We listened to their words carefully. We watched their actions. And today, we acted. We acted because we...
That's right, boys. Remember, you may live in America and you may be under a democracy, but here on this YouTube channel, it's a dictatorship. And if you say something that's stupid, you're going to get insta-perma'd. You won't even be able to view the channel.
We had to. We launched this operation by seizing an operational opportunity, conducting coordinated strikes against high-level gatherings of senior figures within Iran's military.
I'm surprised they're not just doing these meetings over Zoom. Like, that's what I would do. I would just do, like, a WhatsApp group chat or something like that. It's like, I mean, you really get...
They're terrorists, bro. What did you expect? That's what happens when you're a dumbass terrorist trying to hurt people for no fucking reason. Genociding your own goddamn people so they don't rise up and overthrow your government. That's what happens. When you act like a fucking dumbass, you help out dumbasses, well, you might turn into a dumbass.
How could you think that this
Now he's a dead dumbass.
Isn't gonna happen? Like, y'all all show up in the same place?
And security leadership.
Really? Like,
we
damn.
can now confirm that
like
these senior
Microsoft
Iranian
team
regime
meeting or
officials
something.
were eliminated by the IDF. Ali Shamkhani, advisor to Khamenei on issues of defense and secretary of the Defense Council. Muhammad Pakpour, commander of the IRGC.
Another Rip Bozo?
Muhammad Shirazi, head of the military bureau of the Iranian supreme leader for almost 40 years.
Wow.
Salah Assadi,
Damn, you would think out of all 40 of them years with all that experience he's got, he might be good at his job.
Senior intelligence officer of the Supreme Command. Aziz Nasirzadeh, the Iranian defense minister,
Believe it or not,
and others.
Rip Bozo.
These and other senior figures will no longer be able to advance their plan,
because
the destruction of Israel.
Yep.
These are terrorists who have blood on their hands, who are directly responsible for the death of thousands by terror.
Yep.
The launch of Operation Roaring Lion comes after months of close and joint planning with the U.S. Armed Forces.
I was impressed.
A historic, unprecedented level of cooperation between two nations fighting side by side against terror. Our mission could not be more clear. The IDF will continue to act to remove emerging threats against Israel because the price of inaction is too high.
That's exactly it. They got to go after it. And this is, what is this here? This dude's been trying to recreate the Obama photo. It's so sad, man. These guys are, like, they're down bad, and it's so bad for them that they're trying to make fun of the Situation Room photo that Trump had with, like, with Marco.
Look at the difference. Look at the difference in these photos, man. You've got all these people standing around. It's not very organized. You got shit all over the desk. Then you got like Trump. You got the cell phone. You got the payphone set up. You got Trump sitting at the head. Like, this is a well-organized, greased war machine right here, boys. Damn.
Room photo that Trump had with like with
Look
Marco.
at that. That is a well-organized machine. Look at that. Everyone's got their own place to sit at. You've got it all walled off for people. Like, this is a
Rubio. They're going around talking about, oh, well, look at this photo. This photo's different. Oh, my God. Like, you've been reduced all the way down to that. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah, is alive and well. How do you know that? How do you know?
He's dead. They've already announced it. He's done.
How do you know this? Does she explain how she knows this? Oh, is this the image? Okay.
Reports that we're getting that the Ayatollah and the president of Iran were both targeted by these attacks. Can you confirm that the Ayatollah is still the leader and in power of Iran right now?
Thanks to God, they are all safe and sound.
They're all safe and sound, and
nobody's dead. Yeah.
Are they still communicating and running the country as we speak, and determining which counterstrikes and military operations are coming from Iran at this moment?
Yo, yeah. Speaking of that, go ahead, hit the sub button. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30. Like I said, Monday through Friday. We're here every morning. Any stream that you miss, that stream will always be up no matter what. So if you miss the stream, you can always go back and view it. I also take each stream and I cut it up into videos, some more than others, and I release those videos later on in the day. I do it all myself. I do all the editing myself. I do it all myself. So every little support that you give me helps. Everything I do it all myself. Even the outro and intro screens, I've made all that shit myself. I didn't hire anybody to do any of it. It's all mine.
I can assure you that the system is working because our system is...
Yeah, like the stream, hit the sub button, everything helps.
Very sophisticated. It is rooted in our identity, and it is based on a popular revolution. So it is not a one-man ruler. So everything is being done in accordance with our plans.
Everything is going according to plan, guys.
Their defensive action against this act of aggression.
So your plan was to missile strike France? Why? That's according to what plan? What plan had you missile strike France? Now France is involved.
That has been going on for the...
what the hell did you solve by missile striking France? Like,
translation.
They are flopping around like a fucking fish on land, dude. They're running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They're cooked. There's no shot. They're cooked, man.
Died like a dog. How did you know? Did he just finish inside of you? Is this how you speak to women? You're utterly disgusting. Oh, God. This is what she complains about.
Reports that we're getting
is, again, this is another political Islamist. That's really what these people are. And I don't think that there's a very big difference, right, between like just practicing Muslims and these political Islamists that want to effectively consolidate power, resources, and influence around people of their religion and then use it to exercise their religious control among other people. That's fundamentally term. Well, came back down and blew up and your kids to school right next to the military base. Really, think about it. Why would you ever do that? That's retarded. For me,
that's what I was saying earlier. Why would you build a school next to a military base?
Unfolding right
on
now.
Top, even.
International media, this is about that school that people keep trying to talk about, right? And what is
I noticed how nobody got in chat and bitched about the school because it got like immediately like called out. That's why.
International media report that dozens of young girls were killed in an airstrike on an elementary school. Qatar's Al Jazeera, right? Again, another...
It's funny that America's missiles are so fucking pinpoint accurate. We could probably blow up the military base next to the school without ever even touching those kids. It's funny because the reason why that school got blown up is because it was next to a military base, and that base launched a missile that misfired and shot the school.
basically a propaganda arm, blames Israel, while Iranian state media says it was a U.S. airstrike. But according to anti-regime media, the Sharia Tabia school in Mieb is located wall-to-wall with an IRGC Navy base. Why would you put a school right next to a Navy base? When you know that there's whenever you know that there's military escalation, why would you for any...
It's because they're fucking terrorists. They want you to blow up their schools. They want to use these children as fucking meat shields so that way they can have a reason to gripe and complain when something happens. It's just ironic that the people that blew it up were the same terrorists that caused this problem to begin with.
Any reason, send your kids to school.
Their fucking government.
Base. Really, think about it. Why would you ever do that? That's retarded. For media reasons, exactly. It's the Hamas playbook. It's what terrorisms do.
Yep.
Terrorists do, excuse me. And they claimed the school was affiliated with the IRGC and that injuries from the strike were limited and misrepresented. Of course it was. Yeah, I mean, obviously, what a surprise. And this is also, like, I don't know really whether this image is accurate or not, but somebody saying that it was a failed missile launch in Iran, and the projectile falling is actually the reason why the school was struck. The Iranians, just like the Palestinians in Gaza at the beginning of the war, immediately claimed that it was a missile fired by the United States or Israel. So this missile, I guess, went kind of flaccid halfway through, and pretty much...
It was an old man missile, man.
Much came back down and blew up. And so, same excuses as last time? Yeah.
It sucks that it landed on a school. That sucks. But the fact that these people are so, like, cooked that their own missiles are, like, coming... Why wouldn't it just fall back down onto the military base, save the ammo for the U.S., you know?
Other town? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really know this one way or another, but that seems to be the case.
That's crazy. Sorry, motherfuckers can't even shut down the internet properly, thanks to Elon.
Flying halfway through, there's a video. I haven't seen the video at all. I have no idea about this, but I guess we'll find.
Bro, that's the house, or that's the building. That's where all the leading members of the Iran government were when they died like dogs. Oh, thanks for the $2. Making the world great again. Godspeed. That's damn straight. Dude, I love it. Thanks for the $2, brother. That's right. Making the world great again. You damn straight.
It is? Yeah, I didn't think so, right? Like I was about to say. No way. Yeah, I was like, wait, it doesn't even seem like it would fit in there. Okay, yeah, that's just some bullshit. Okay. Never mind. A lot of people make shit up and put up whatever they want. So, you know, again, you've got to be careful for that. I've been trying to avoid that. The other week was this year of the guy putting the Iranian flag on the statue. How cold that photo be now? Yeah, there it is. And defend each other. I mean, pull up a few more of these here. Iran's.
This is from a game. This is what the Iranian Twitter is posting to show that America, like, remember whenever I would say about a week ago how the Iranian government would post this propaganda, like whenever the U.S. Armada was going to Iran, they would show this AI generated video of the American flag in the water and the ships and boats all blown up and stuff like that. And then you see like, it was like a total annihilation aspect of the, you know, the naval ship sinking. And this is what they post. This is
Iran. Apparently Iran blew up an American aircraft carrier. Let me watch it.
It's some kind of, they either take AI generated videos or they take videos from like movies or games, and then they post that and try to be like, this is really happening. And it's like, dude.
Wow.
If you must know, this is from a game. This was not recorded. This is from a game. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's from, it's like World of Warships or something? It's something like that.
That's fucked up, man. We lost one.
It's not a real video. It's fake.
Anti-aircraft.
I'm saying that for YouTube's terms of service, by the way. It's a game. It's a trailer for a game.
Yeah, guys.
It is actually from a game. It's from a game.
It says this gameplay video is from Arma 3.
Arma 3.
Oh.
There you go. Arma 3.
Oh.
It's for Arma 3.
I don't know how how do you keep doing this over and over and over? America doesn't use oh, it's from a video game. The U.S. has just released footage from the airstrikes. Okay, have I seen this before?
Ace? What is this? Oh, man, you got getting called out by the moderator. Uh-oh. Someone's cooked. Where is it at? Kissy? Caser Zols 316? Cried when he saw Charlie Kirk get shot. I did. Whenever I read the news article about Charlie Kirk getting shot, I came into this chair and I cried. And you know why I cried? I never even watched the dude's content. I cried because Americans were being attacked simply for speaking in public. Simply for saying what needs to be said, they got killed. That's why. What did our forefathers die for? What did our army men die for? What did our Navy, Marines, why did my grandfather, my uncle, bother to go on a naval ship and get skin cancer from the bombs they dropped in Japan, which is my grandfather's brother, if you can't speak in public without being killed? What's the point of anything? That's what that meant. See, the terrorists that are pushing this idealistic terrorism, they don't understand that. They'll never understand that. They'll never understand what it's like to be an American citizen, a patriot. That's why they don't realize that's why they can't break us. That's why no matter how many Boston bombings we have, you have people running towards the bombs instead of away. They'll never understand that whenever they take out our towers, you have more people running towards the towers trying to rip people out and save people than you have them running away. You'll never understand that. And you know what? It's a good thing you don't. You don't deserve to.
I think I saw that one. Yeah, I looked at some of these already. And Iran is the best marketing for that game. I might try it. Honestly, that game does look really good, doesn't it? It looks great. Yeah, you're right about that. And Iran, the biggest Arma 3 advertiser, exactly. It wasn't an American carrier. It didn't look like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess not. And U.S. soldiers filming an Iranian ballistic missile slamming into the ground very close to their position. Uh-oh. Oh, it missed.
Oh, fuck.
Damn,
bro.
They blew up a porta potty. Wow.
Yo, low key. Like, you can't tell me they know what the hell they're doing. They're blowing up random shit. It's like they're just launching the missiles hoping that it hits stuff. I mean, that's why you got France getting hit all the way out. Like,
wow. Man, that's just too bad. It will be detrimental to you eventually. You know, obvious reasons. Complete garbage, apparently. Yeah, clearly. And have your editor's clip and the comments about emotional logic and decision-making, clear, concise. Yeah, I mean, again, I just make your life worse eventually.
Tonight in Tel Aviv, as we continue to roll on right now, on live now from Fox. We got you covered from Tel Aviv to Los Angeles. And
I don't want to hear about people that are banned in chat. Don't.
That's right.
Was killed along with 5 to 10 top Iranian leaders in that initial Israeli strike on his compound earlier today that launched this day of strikes, the last 12 hours. They agree with Israel's intelligence assessment. But what is most interesting to me is that the multiple sources have told me that the strike had to be moved up based on all of the military targets that then
craft that were overhead. Do we have any idea? And one of the other things about
the 12-day war that was so brilliant on the part of the Israelis is they managed to attract, to bring together top members of the IRGC leadership, and then they eliminated them.
Yeah, because they're stupid. Like, duh.
Know what the Mossad's potential role was here in...
Anybody thought they can track individual people?
You know what's funny is that I had said for weeks prior to this happening, it's not going to be much of a war. I can't tell you how many people that I banned in chat that were like, oh, you remember the Iraq war? Or about Afghanistan? Yeah, well, guess what? Whenever you have people that just want to get the job done so they can get the fuck out of there, big surprise, it's not going to last very long. That was a military-industrial complex. It was a couple American people trying to make billions off of war contracts. That's what it was. That's why it lasted for 20 years. Big surprise, it takes 30 minutes to bomb everybody that's a leadership in Iran. They're all cooked now, turned into glass. We should take that glass and we should use that to make more airships so that way we can drop more bombs.
And then cross-reference them with other locations in real time.
This B-30, it's got terroristic glass in it. If you don't know what that is, we sourced it out of the Iran soil once we got done bombing the shit out of them. It's a great way to recycle.
Obviously, we know this.
Now, I mean, it's not infinite, but what I have learned is that Iran has fired about 300 missiles today. They have about 2,000 long-range missiles and 2,000 shorter-range missiles. Yeah. That is really significant.
Okay. Already. This is from, obviously, Mar-a-Lago as the president.
Iran is free, and we can welcome you back to our country with open arms and be the allies.
That's the second person I've seen from a foreign country that has been openly very, very happy about their country being liberated. Big surprise when you suppress your own population. Whenever you get done, you get cooked, you get. Big surprise, the people are happy when you're gone.
We used to be before the Islamic regime took over our country in 1979.
That's right.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless America.
I think she was the one that called out. She called out Cenk Uygur for making up a bunch of bullshit about Iran being like the protests being funded by Israel. And she was one of the main people. The terrorist Islamic regime talking about Israel over whenever Mashazad publicly defects. Oh boy. And I don't know if that's her or not. Let me go back. It will probably be over. Iran had a meeting, including hit, and we have to get rid of Saddam. My
is changing very fast right in front of us. No.
What I don't because we got Saddam Hussein. We got that ass, dude. We got him within the first couple months or weeks or whatever it took, right? We got him. Why the hell did we stay there? Why did we stay in Afghanistan? I never understood that. I wonder why. It's always such a mystery, isn't it? Epstein. What is this?
Let's hear this. A short time ago.
Yes! This is the one I wanted to hear right here. This is what Trump... Okay, this is the speech that Trump gave the Iranian people literal minutes after he took out the entire regime. This was specifically for the Iranian people. I'm so happy I found this. Oh my God.
Ali Khamenei is just confirmed dead. Wait a minute. Let's hear this.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested.
This is one of the things, it's actually shocking and appalling to me. Almost none of these virtue signaler people in the West.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. While they were down there crying and bitching and moaning in Minneapolis over the ICE stuff that was going on, a literal fucking genocide that took 30,000 people's lives was happening in Iran.
weren't talking
It's
at
disgusting.
all about the Iranian regime murdering their own citizens. I wonder why.
To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces.
I'm sure that number's going to be way higher once the entire administration is overthrown. They're going to figure out exactly how many people were killed.
I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or in the alternative, face certain death. Finally,
he's saying that to the police and to the military that are in Iran.
The great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take.
Oh my God.
This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. So let's see how you respond. Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash the prosperous and glorious future that is close within your reach. Do not let it pass. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Khomeini.
Kaiser, you're cooked, man. Where's he at? Hazer. I'm not even going to read your comments. I'm just going to ban you. I got the moderator saying they want you cooked. I got the people in the chat saying they want you cooked. Well, unfortunately, today we turned into a democracy.
These house satellite photos? Uh-oh. Oh my God. What house? That looks permanent? Yeah, I think he's dead, guys. Khomeini?
I bet if the people actually overthrow their government there, they're going to keep that house the way it is, and they're going to make it like a memoriam.
His body has been found, and he is confirmed dead. The Iran Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, is dead, along with 5 or 10 other top leaders in the Iranian government who are all meeting at So wait a minute. Are you telling me that we just waited for them all to get into one building and then we just blew up the building? I'm Iranian, and I want to tell every leftist pro-Palestine person to shut the fuck up about Iran's situation right now. It's none of your business, bitch. You were silent about the Iran massacre, and you better keep it that way now.
Amen. Amen.
That's because a lot of the pro-Palestine people are just pro-Islam. Why weren't they talking about it?
They weren't talking about it because they weren't getting paid to talk about it. That's why.
It's because Iran's Muslim. That's the reason why. Duh, of course. Iranian officials say we're interested in de-escalation 5 hours ago.
Oh, damn. Interested in de-escalation? Well, maybe you should have thought about that prior to all of your military leaders being bombed.
Go. Nah, this shit costs money. We're all in now. Yeah, y'all had a chance. Look like the Russians and Chinese are leaving the Iranians out to dry 3 minutes ago. Khomeini, one of the most evil people in history, is dead.
Jesus Christ. I love that he says it, brother. Yes, sir.
So that's from President Trump. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans and those from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khomeini.
Okay, we already read this. We read this earlier. That's going to be, okay, we already read that.
No longer want to fight.
We read that earlier.
Being able to kidnap a head of state and decapitate a regional military power back to back without taking a single American casualty is such a wild spectacle of power. I don't think it has any other historic precedent.
Exactly. Whether you like it or not, Trump is going to go down in history as the first, or if not he'll probably be the first leader to show I don't even think we're showing like a percentage of the power the United States military has. I don't think we're even showing like maybe even 10% of the kind of technology we have on our ships. There's probably shit on those ships that nobody's allowed to talk about. Guarantee you.
Precedent. Honestly, I'm trying to think about it, and I don't know if it does either. This clown. I can't believe this. This is another, again, and Cenk Uygur is another, implicit ad.
We already saw this. Is this the whole thing? Is this like the whole actual, like, let me see.
Epic fury. one of the largest.
Oh, this is the press conference that Trump gave after Epic Fury.
Thothel. Okay, there it is. Can I just find this on Twitter so I can actually? Can I just do this here? It's not. Here we go.
36 hours. The United States and its partners have, over the past 36 hours, the United States and its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensives the world has ever seen. Nobody's seen anything like it. We have hit hundreds.
I got to say, knocking out the main guy on the first day, that's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems. Just now was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval building.
So they just blew up their ships. Yeah, I saw this.
All in a matter of literally minutes.
Knocked out his entire bloodline.
I was going to say, I'd imagine that this all took place within a matter of 30 minutes, tops. They hit these people so goddamn fast and hard. Bro, I think a stripper joint would have blushed.
Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei.
No way. You're not. Abdul Bakar Baghdadi is dead.
He knew it. The Bad Daddies, that's right.
No way. He's doing the same cadence.
Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. This wretched and vile man.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Hundreds and
probably
even
millions.
Thousands of Americans on his hands, and was responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries.
Died like a dog.
Last night, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced. The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity.
I guarantee you, once they get arrested, once the people overthrow that government, they're going to kill them all. They are. That's just going to be how it is.
They're calling by
Shouldn't have done it.
Thousands. Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives. They could have done something 2 weeks ago, but they just couldn't get there.
They could have done something in the past 30 fucking years, but instead of doing that, they decided to act this way. And you know what? Now maybe they're acting that way in hell, jumping over hot coals.
Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action.
Sad.
As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our...
I just thought of something so fucked up and funny. So in Little Nicky, it's a movie with Adam Sandler in it. There's a skit in there where they shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass. They just have a missile instead for this guy.
Immense love and eternal gratitude.
Yeah, there was like a 8 or 9... people that got wounded.
To the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more.
Honestly, I am so glad that we have somebody that's not bullshitting. He's right. He is. This is the first time that we have somebody that doesn't bullshit you. Yep, true. That's what happens.
Before it ends, that's the way it is.
Lamau, that's your takeaway? Absolutely it is, because a lot of people create this false perception that any sort of military intervention, and also, by the way, before somebody says, oh, well, you know, they didn't have to die, What do you think would happen if Iran was just allowed to continue doing things? You know what Iran
Again, I'm 31 years old, bruh. I just have the baby face. I have hair, okay? It's receding hairline right here. You see that? I have hair. I'm not a cancer patient either. I'm sure that's the next thing that's going to come up. Looking a little thin, though. I'm not going to lie. The fuck? My shit looking thin, bruh. I was a firefighter. I was a United States Postal Service guy. I delivered mail as a rural carrier. I was a school bus driver. Like...
Iran would continue funding terrorism, and those terrorists would inevitably kill American citizens just like they have been.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And you know why I'm a YouTuber? Because I live in the greatest country in the world.
For the last 20 years.
I'll keep saying that, too.
The idea that this was an avoidable problem is ridiculous. They have been doing this for for decades at this point. So trying to stop this from happening and then people getting killed, it's a tragedy. But at the end of the day, it's not like the alternative is nothing. This is it's a complete false premise.
Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case.
The world's terrorist
But America will avenge their deaths and deliver the most punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization.
They have.
They have waged war against civilization itself. Our
I like that. It's true.
resolve, and likewise that of Israel.
Well, they want you to think that as an American who lives in a first world country, that you should hate your country for being what it is. No. Absolutely not. You should be proud to be where you're at. You should be proud to be born in America. Like, you have every right to be proud to see a flag, a United States flag, and wear those colors, man. We live in the best country.
Has never been stronger. America is now, again, the richest, most powerful nation in the world by far.
We always were.
But the only reason we enjoy the quality of life that we do and the freedom and security is we have done things that others are unable to do.
The nukes, remember that? Remember that?
And now Japan is prosperous. Because we were able to end the reign of Japan on their citizens, they're prosperous now. Hell, they've got the same problem we do. They got all these people trying to import all these immigrants that are taking all our welfare and stuff, and they just elected somebody that was a woman in Japan that ran on the same immigration policies that Trump did. She won overwhelming
bombs. That was a big
overwhelming majority.
No, he's right about this. Is the reason why Americans, the last time there was an American attack on American soil was like probably fucking Pearl Harbor or something, right? Unless you're counting 9/11. Like, we don't have to deal with the same shit that other people have to deal with, and it's because we have a really big military. If we didn't have a military, we'd be dealing with that constantly.
Exactly. Anytime I hear somebody bitching and complaining about having to send money to the military, I want my money to go to the military. I want that. You know why? Because any dime that you send to the military helps the military. It makes us a world superpower because we have the biggest military and the most advanced military in the world. You should be grateful we have the military we have. Other countries aren't so lucky.
Military is the only thing that, like, every single other, like, solution to a problem is backed up by the threat of force. That is the only real political power on a baseline that matters. The reason why people don't attack America is because of the American military.
Yep.
That's the reason why. It's not because they like pop music or they think Taylor Swift is cool. It's because the American military can find them and kill them.
Exactly.
But it's because of warriors
fucking exactly
who are willing to lay down their lives to do battle with our enemies. And they do battle better than anybody. An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American.
I don't see why. Like, I mean, I think that you can talk about these theoreticals, but I think another factor, too, is that Like, we obviously have a lot of people in the Middle East. We have, like, in October 7th is a great example of this. In October 7th, American hostages were taken by Hamas. Hamas is being funded by Iran. So whenever Hamas takes hostages and they're being funded by Iran, you should look at the actions of the terrorists inside of America, inside of the Middle East, and you should basically say, these are the actions of Iran, because Iran is cutting the checks. Iran is paying them to do this. They are a proxy of Iran.
How do you think these people get the funding to buy the guns? Somebody, some foreign government is giving them these weapons, is giving them the funding to rally people together, is giving them this ability in some way, shape, or form. Where do you think it's coming from?
So really the idea that, well, we can just avoid this or not have this happen.
This was inevitable. The fact that this hasn't happened yet is beyond me. I don't understand how it took so long for this to happen.
This is impossible. If we're going to do business and we're going to have our citizens and we're going to have...
You can't even... What's crazy is you can't even say that it's even 100% America first. If they are sitting there attacking our allies as well, using their missile systems to keep other people in check, well, we have to show to our allies that we're not just going to let that happen as well. Like, it's not just an us thing. It's an everyone is involved, whether you like it or not. Because if these people are using these missiles to bully other people, well, what do you think's going to happen if they get a bigger fucking missile? What do you think is going to happen? They're going to use the bigger missile to bully everyone around.
Trade with the Middle East, we need to make sure that we neutralize terrorism in that area. Like, obviously. Like, they're going to attack, like, they've attacked our boats, they've attacked other boats. Like, this is all money that we're spending. It's a huge amount of money that we're spending dealing with this. So there's not what I'm trying to really drive home with people is that there's no neutral option. This is a fantasy that's invented by people on Twitter. The idea that you can just simply ignore these people and they're going to go away, we've been trying that, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We cannot allow a nation that raises terrorist armies to possess such weapons that would allow them to extort the world to their evil will. Not going to let it happen. We're not happening to us, and we're not going to let it happen to others. The United States...
You're damn straight.
It says the strongest military the world has ever seen. I rebuilt our military in my first term.
So I take it you fully support the war crimes of Trump and his buddy Netanyahu? I'm from Ukraine myself in the Donetsk region. I'm curious.
Not merely to...
I want you to look up Asmongold.
In a military like we possess.
Just Google it.
And frankly, there's nobody even close, but we are now using that military for good. We want to have it for good purpose. We're undertaking this massive operation not merely to ensure security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children, just as our ancestors have done for us.
Ignoring this problem now makes it worse for the people in the future.
Many years ago.
It's true.
This is the duty and the burden of a free people. These actions are right, and they are necessary to ensure that Americans will never have to face a radical, bloodthirsty terrorist regime armed with nuclear weapons and lots of threats.
Yep.
For almost 50 years, these wicked extremists have been attacking the United States while chanting the slogan, "Death to America," or "Death to Israel," or...
Not a good slogan to have.
Or both.
Yeah, you should take the people out of power that chant that and get some new people. Oh, wait.
We are the world's #1 state sponsor of terror.
Hear that?
We are the world's greatest and most powerful nation, so we can do something about what they do.
That's right.
These intolerable threats will not continue any longer.
Yep. Based.
I once again urge the Revolutionary Guard, the Iranian military, police, to lay down your arms and receive full immunity or face certain death. It will be certain death. Won't be pretty. I call upon all Iranian patriots who yearn for freedom to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back your country. America is with you. I made a promise to you, and I fulfilled that promise. The rest will be up to you, but we'll be there to help. Thank you. God bless you to our incredible warriors, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Bro, complete blowout.
Man, that was a good one.
Based.
That was actually a good one. Wow. All right, I get it. Honestly, big W. Yeah, that's
massive
great.
W.
I mean, shit.
I am so fucking. I'm so happy Trump did that. You have no idea. That fucker had it coming. He had it coming. Bro had it coming.
Oh, Bill Clinton.
For more than a
Okay, so this is a little bit on the American side. We're kind of stepping away from the Iran stuff. I think we finally went through it all. If you're new here, hit the like button on the video on the stream. Hit the sub button. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30-ish. We react to all kinds of stuff. Usually whenever I get back from the weekend, like I usually do this throughout the week, I'll react to a Midwest safety video and stuff like that. But with how everything's been, it's been kind of crazy right now. Actually, should I go through the headache? We're gonna. Ooh, what's this? There's new Epstein stuff. We'll have to cover that tomorrow. I miss everything on the weekend, so I gotta like catch up on a Monday. So apparently they fucked with the Boy Scouts of America, and this guy finally came in and solved the problem.
Boy Scouts of America prepared over 130 million American boys to make moral and ethical choices, not just during their formative years, but for a lifetime as they grew into men. The first few words of the Scout Oath exemplify this. Quote, "On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country."
Right.
The Boy Scouts are embedded in our communities.
I am so happy to see people coming forward and talking like this again. It's been a minute since I've heard people talking like this for anything.
Sponsored by community organizations, service clubs, and churches. Many Boy Scouts have gone on to senior leadership positions in their communities and business in our nation's military,
I was
and
in
as
Boy
elected
Scouts.
representatives in local, state, and national office.
I quit pretty fast though.
6 Boy Scouts have been elected President of the United States.
Wow,
11 of
that's crazy. No shot, really.
12 men to walk on the moon, Boy Scouts.
11 out of 12. Holy
Boy Scout
shit.
training focused on responsible citizenship, character and leadership development, patriotism, personal fitness, self-reliance, faith, and a wide range of outdoor skills.
Oh!
It was a great program, and this department had a close relationship with the Scouts almost since its inception.
That's good.
As many troops meet on military bases.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense too.
After 2012, however, the Boy Scouts lost their way.
Uh-oh.
And a once great organization became gravely wounded.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, crept in. The name was changed to Scouting America.
That's so fucking stupid. I didn't see them fucking with the Girl Scouts.
Wait, what?
This is true. This really happened. This is a real thing.
Not Boy Scouts. Wait, the Boy Scouts of America officially rebranded to Scouting America.
I did not know this happened.
The fuck? I didn't even know. Wait. I've never seen anything about this at all.
Girls were accepted. The focus on God as the ruler of the universe was watered down to include openness to humanism and earth-centered pagan religions. Scouting became an organization that no longer supported and celebrated boys.
Yeah.
They even welcomed the destructive myth of gender fluidity and transgenderism to infiltrate their membership.
Bro, leave the fucking kids out of this shit. Why can't you just leave the kids alone, bro? Why is it that you have the governmental people trying to do things with the kids in the Epstein files, and you have all these crazy people running around trying to lop their wieners off, dude? Like, leave the fucking kids alone. Why can't you just leave the fucking kids alone, bro? Whatever happened to the, like, being a kid is just a sacred thing? Like, the fuck is going on?
Wait, what? This is in Boy Scouts? Aren't you like, I was in Boy Scouts when I was 9.
Along the way, standards were lowered and merit destroyed in favor of an insidious, radical, woke ideology that is anti-America and anti-American.
What the
result,
fuck?
Membership cratered. Americans didn't want
No
this.
way.
In 1970, 10 million boys participated in
1970, there was 10 million Boy Scouts?
Currently, less than 1 million boys and girls.
So it went down by over 90%? Holy shit.
Participate. Further, many of these community organizations that once supported
Fish Guru. Fish Guru. Fish Guru, where are you at? Ah, there you are. I tell you what, Hoss. I've heard that you've got a good little stamp of approval from the moderator that's currently there. You show up every day this week, and I'll make sure that Puddin stays on top of it, and you stay a good star in chat, you'll be a moderator by Friday. I promise you. Sound like a good deal? All right.
Supported Scout troops, they withdrew their support. And Scouting America, the parent organization, filed for bankruptcy protection.
So you mean to tell me that these motherfuckers are almost going out of business because they just couldn't leave something alone that was there for generations? They couldn't just leave the Boy Scouts of America. They had to do something about it, right? How dare you have patriotism in your life?
The changes Scouting America made since 2012 have also jeopardized the relationship with this department.
What?
And I was very seriously considering ending our support of Scouting altogether. We have a department to protect, after all. Beyond that, the policies Scouting America have in place violate President Trump's Executive Order 14173, entitled Ending Illegal Discrimination. And
imagine being against that. Well, there's quite a lot of people that are.
Restoring merit-based opportunity. But before making this big change, I decided to meet with the current Scouting leadership to convey our deep concerns.
That's smart.
Based on that face-to-face conversation and subsequent conversations, Scouting America agreed to make several key reforms.
Okay.
And let me briefly highlight a few of them. First, Scouting America has agreed to comply immediately with the provisions of...
Well, yeah, it's because they're going bankrupt. They got to do something, otherwise they're going to go out of business. It's crazy how this company's been around for as long as it's been around. And now that the wokeism has infected it like a cancer, like an infection, they gotta like cut off the arms just to save the body.
Executive Order 14173.
So you just basically put them on the spot, and now they're doing whatever you want. Wow.
This includes reviewing and replacing politicized, divisive, and discriminatory language throughout the organization, programs, and all publications. No more DEI.
That seems to be the theme here, is that these people cry and bitch and moan and complain about this racism bullshit. You know, the only people that I see talking about it and emphasizing it on jobs and in this woke ideology shit are the people talking about it. Everything was fine until you started emphasizing it. You had to stir the pot. You just couldn't let it settle, could you?
I'm very glad they're doing this, by the way. This is how you push back against these people. You have to hold their feet to the fire like this. This is great.
Second, the, quote, Citizen in Society merit badge that encouraged Scouts to explore diversity, equity, inclusion, and identity. They always...
Wait, so they wait a minute. Wait. They had a Boy Scouts, scouting, that's not even Boy Scouts. So, okay, wait a minute. So you used to have, like, Boy Scouts. Like, whenever I was a kid, there was, like, badges for, like, being able to start a fire and being able to identify, you know, a bunch of different trees and stuff. And so we went from that, and now there's going to be badges for, like, being able to tell, you know, count all 72 genders. And, like, there's literally, it's not even Boy Scouts anymore, and there's literal DEI badges. What the fuck?
Mask it under a name that sounds great, but it's doing something.
You know, this comment that Jacob McDaniels, you can't openly complain in a racist, fascist country. By openly complaining, you checkmate your own argument. No. No, you don't. Because we're not a fascist, racist country. We're America. We're the best country in the world. And I'm proud to be a white American. I'm sure there are a lot of black Americans that are proud to be black Americans. There's a bunch of Asian Americans that are happy to be Asian Americans. But you know what all of them have in common? Is that the only people that really talk about racist things are the people calling an Asian American an Asian American. You know what they are to me? They're just an American. I don't really think you know what fascism is, guy. Maybe you should go get educated. And I'm going to help you do that. We have to send this guy off to the Leering Center. Whether you be black, Asian, or white. Somalian. If you come here, you assimilate with the culture. You don't try to do weird shit. You don't try to rip off American people. You hold down a job so you can pay into the pot like every other hardworking American. I don't care where you came from. You an American. I don't give a fuck. In fact, we should ban that kind of language. Asian American, African American, white American. Bro, you's an American. You should be proud to be an American. Don't ever let anybody tell you you shouldn't be proud to be an American. Ever.
Else. And then asks those scouts to engage in activism on those topics.
What?
That badge has been discontinued.
Thank God. Bro, how did that even happen? Oh my God.
Third, Scouting America will modify its policy to make clear that membership will be based solely on biological sex at birth and not...
Oh my God. How that wasn't already a thing is beyond me.
Obviously, Boy Scouts should be for boys. Like, dude, this is like...
They never fucked with the Girl Scouts. Why is it only the boys? Why is it always like it's a man thing? Why are they trying to dehumanize and like demasculinize? They're trying to push this like demasculinity like all everywhere, just everywhere. Even with a lot of the TV shows that you see, like for example, Master Chief. The entire stipulation with Master Chief is that he never takes his helmet off and he's a fucking badass. Why is his helmet always off in the TV show? Why in some of these movies they kill off the main character that's supposed to be a complete and total badass? For example, here's an example, not necessarily that they kill him off, they make him the like back character. The Witcher series. Henry Cavill had to sit there and fight to be put front and center the way the damn thing is supposed to be done. They had the source material, and yet he was playing third wheel to two of these fucking weird-ass women fucking everything and under the sun. Literally everything under the sun. It's weird.
It's so obvious. Like, the sky is blue. Yes, Boy Scouts should be... This is amazing. I'm happy.
Gender
it's
identity.
Great.
That means that the application, any application, will have only two sex designations, male and female.
Well, yeah.
And the application must match the applicant's birth certificate.
Well, I mean, of course, what else would it even be?
Scouting will also make clear that biological boys and girls...
You know what that means? That means that you had somebody... This is the reason why they wasn't making any sales for the Boy Scouts. They was sitting there and letting these kids probably sleep in the same bunks from different genders. And they were allowing these kids probably to end up showering together, which is disgusting. By the way, it's fucking disgusting. Because they didn't have these gender things in place. That's why they were losing people. It's fucking disgusting.
Will not be allowed to occupy or share intimate spaces together.
Duh. Yeah, of course you can't. Like, wait, were they having sleepovers with girls? Like, what the fuck is... Oh my God. There's no way this is real, right? Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Toilets, showers, tents, anywhere like that.
There's no way. Was that happening?
Fourth, Scouting America will honor those who serve by waiving the registration fees for children of active duty, Guard, and Reserve family.
Oh, W. Who I don't even know whoever the fuck this guy is. W. I don't know who this guy is.
Fifth, in partnership with the War Department, Scouting America will introduce a new military service merit badge.
Man. All right. So they just straight up replaced the DEI badge with the military badge. The Department of War badge.
That's right.
Okay.
These and other changes that Scouting America's leadership committed.
They really thought that they was going to sit here and push all this shit and there wasn't going to be backlash for this? They really thought that? Like, you're literally going against the grains of nature. You're going against the grain on nature. And you, man.
In that room, right over there.
You can only use the Constitution to keep the American people down for so long, right?
Will hopefully result in a rededication to the foundational ideals that have defined scouting for generations. Duty to God and country.
You've got to get them to change the name back, though.
Yep.
It's the name that matters a lot. Not for any real reason.
It's the statement, Boy Scouts. It's the statement that it should be back.
But it's a symbolic reason. Like, the Boy Scouts are for boys. Like, if you've got a problem with that, then maybe you should join something else. That's just
Leadership,
me.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
However, as President Reagan famously said, trust but verify.
Exactly.
This agreement is new, and the department's support for Scouting America is contingent on them making substantial progress toward reaching these and many other positive changes.
You gotta get them to change the name, man.
6 months.
Yeah.
So they have 6 months to fix this.
Time we'll vigorously review progress and decide whether or not to continue our support.
Yep.
The onus is squarely on Scouting America.
See, this is the kind of cultural victories that people like this on the right need to have. This is the kind of stuff that you need to push all the time. Because the issue is that whenever these people try to inject their ideology into everything, it makes your ideology seem alien because their ideology feels like a fish in water, right? It's everywhere, it's surrounding you. You need to go in and attack.
The Last of Us is a good example of that. And The Last of Us 2, they killed off the main character that was in The Last of Us 1. And then they made Ellie some weird, like, lesbian that's doing this weird shit. Even in the TV show, is pretty much the same thing. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's
Stuff
weird.
Like this is another one, is like video games with like male and female rather than body type 1 and 2. This is something that should not be, it's a very small thing, but it's actually very important because it's just, it is basic biology. It's basic common sense. So like at the moment that they have you, that there's like a psychology to it where they have you refuting and ignoring and not taking seriously very, very basic common sense biological realities.
They're trying to reinvent the wheel. That's what they're trying to do.
And if you're not doing that and you can't see things that way, you're going to feel like a fucking idiot.
To deliver. If we're unsatisfied with Scouting America's progress toward and commitment to the agreed upon reforms, we will find them in violation of the President's executive order and cease our support. We hope that doesn't happen, but it could.
Yeah, Scouting America is an inclusive name. If they don't change it back, I say we don't support it regardless, bro. Yeah, they should change it back.
Absolutely agreed. Absolutely 100% unequivocally agree with that. They need to change it back.
Scouts.
It's just like Cracker Barrel, boys. You got to push it, make them change it back. Make them change it back.
Scouts. That's what it's always been. And like this idea of removing, and this is another big, it's a core problem, is that one of the big issues right now that happens with young men is that young men and boys don't have an opportunity to be young men and boys. Almost every gendered space is now infiltrated by women. Guys aren't able to just get around and act like guys. You're not
Kids aren't even allowed to act like kids anymore. What have we allowed to happen in our own country? I do know what it is. It's disgraceful and disgusting. It is.
To inside of a protected safe space interact with other adult men.
Kids can't even have a safe space. Your ideology is infecting everything to the point where now kids don't even have safe spaces. because you're so busy trying to push this like cancer that it's killing corporations. It is. It's bringing them publicly and putting them on a chopping block to have them publicly executed. Like that's what's going on here.
Will give you advice, and you can see the way that they act and the way they behave, and then model your own behaviors off of that. This is the way that you're supposed to do things. How do I know that? That's because that's the way that we've done things for 3,000 years, right? In every culture, in every group, whether it's Romans, Greeks, fucking the Chinese, Japanese, in America, in like the old days, everywhere, this is what happens.
Yep, based.
Ideally, I believe the Boy Scouts should go back to being the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
As originally founded, a group that develops boys into men.
Yes.
Maybe someday.
Yes.
There are also additional youth and boys organizations.
Exactly.
Groups like Trail Life USA and Awana clubs that are already compliant with President Trump's executive order.
Great.
That the department may eventually support as well. But we're watching, and we're watching closely. We look forward to providing you with updates after our 6-month review, and wish the best to Scouting America.
It's got to go back to,
That's crazy that it's gotten to that point where we're fucking with the Boy Scouts, man. The Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts. It does. Like, you're calling Scouting America? What the fuck does Scouting America mean? It's ridiculous. It's totally fucking ridiculous.
You can't even be a Boy Scout. It has to be I'm part of. Well, how do you even say that? It's not I'm a Boy Scout. It's I'm Scouting America. Like, how does that even make sense? Like, it's kind of like staring you in the face, isn't it? Instead of saying, I'm a Boy Scout, well, I'm Scouting America, boys. Kind of giving away the game with that one, aren't you?
Girl Scouts? Why can't we have ours? Yeah, is the Girl Scouts?
No, the Girl Scouts is probably still the Girl Scouts, isn't it?
What is this here? No, Girl Scouts has not changed their name. Exactly.
Big surprise.
So there you go. This is what I've said many, many times. Where, but
so stupid. It's so stupid, bruh. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Oh damn. There's a new fucking video, Nick Shirley. Boys, we got another video from Nick Shirley. Oh, let's go. All right. Well, unfortunately, I have run out of time. Tomorrow we'll be covering other videos, hopefully, now that we got through the massive chunk of videos that we had missed over the weekend. If you're new here, hit the sub button. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to about 11:30, like I said. Hit the like button, go watch all the videos. It helps the channel out, helps me stay where I'm at. Even if you're being a negative moron, it helps out the channel. You just don't realize it because you're dumb. Keep being you. Keep doing the things that you're doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being Americans or wherever country you're from. Don't be ashamed of where you're from. There's no sense in being ashamed of where you came from. It's not you don't get to pick your spawn point. But how you choose to live is what defines your life. At least once you get past the age of 18. All right, boys. Stay safe out there. Stay friendly. Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole life or the whole day. You never know. Stay away from the crazy people. Otherwise, we'll be laughing at you, pointing our fingers at you, and we might be seeing you up on here. You never know. Stay safe and stay friendly. Peace, boys. God bless America.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an